the stream, it should go up on the community channel if it's correct. Client number 39 is slow. Poor John.
Oof.
John, it just called you slow. How do you feel?
It appears to be live.
It does appear to be live. That is good. Alright, well, I'm not going to be paying attention to that. I need to go into remote desktop. Before I unpause, has anyone figured out where we are yet?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna guess
Well,
somewhere in England.
TJ knows because I showed TJ, because I can't keep things under my
Yeah, I was going to say, I recognized it as soon as I opened it.
This is the place that we were gonna use for,
Yeah, for those who don't know where we are, I want you to take a look at the label that's in about the middle of the map. It is an accurate label.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Huzak range.
Yeah.
Huzak tunnel.
Welcome to the Berkshires.
Wait,
The bloody pit itself.
did you load this map intentionally?
Somebody needs to make
Yes.
a tunnel.
I went and I made a new height map, and then I put it in. God damn it! Thanks for ruining it.
I could have sworn. I could have sworn that we had a. Like you generated a map similar to this, though.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I generated it from a height map. So we have the Connecticut River on one side, the Hudson River on the other, and these are both kind of approximate because again, it's generated from a height map, and I had to do some tweaking.
Which one is on which side?
The Connecticut River is towards the east side.
So you're telling me that I'm about to build a bridge across the Hudson?
If you're on the left side, the west side,
West
then
side.
that's the Hudson.
If you don't build the Huzak tunnel, I'm suing.
All right, I'm gonna unpause the game.
Calm down.
Go.
Game unpause manual. I mean, there's no need to rush. Has everyone noticed their goals yet?
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
What? New goal, deliver oh.
Why did we deliver
God, I
8,000 tons of limestone?
Yeah. So
I'm nowhere near that.
here's the thing about the
I'm
goals.
nowhere near that.
Here's the thing about the goals. Before anybody panics, you don't need to do them. There's no penalty for not doing them. But they can get you some nice cash if you do decide to do them. So, just things to keep in mind.
5,200 tons of food in 7 months.
No. You only need to make the first delivery in 7 months. I see most people
real
do
quick,
not
I
read
need
my
to change
tips
the
and tricks.
transparency setting so I don't build into a building.
Reading? What's that?
Alright, so
Right,
Said
one of my
transparency.
tasks is to... And when those timers are up, it'll just
There's
give you
literally
new
nothing
ones.
there. There's literally nothing there. Why can't I build track here?
Uh-oh.
Can't
Sus.
build railway track here. Must remove building first. There is no building. This is a gap.
Do you have your transparency settings?
Yeah, I've turned my transparency settings off, and I'm looking at this. There's a gap between two buildings, and I can't build in it.
You turned off tunnels.
Try
right?
bombing it.
I don't think the city will allow me.
Well,
Wow.
that's why you
Oh.
can't build there.
True.
Uh,
True.
yeah, I bombed it, and apparently there was something there, and it worked.
True terrorist advice.
Try bombing it, yeah. No, this is what I'm going to be doing first. Nothing exciting or extravagant. I'm just going to make a boat that does a thing.
I'm on a boat.
Hey, Alice, guess what I'm also. Guess what
What
I'm
are you
also
doing? I'm digging. For what? Ore.
Boat.
And button Nord.
And button ore.
Oh, it like maps out the route. Holy shit, that's so cool.
That is very nice.
Holy shit, I think I'm gonna nut.
Oh,
Rip.
Okay then. Thanks for
This
sharing.
game.
this is
Wow.
valuable
Let's
information.
Really?
Mhm.
I found a way to cook
And I've got
burgers
Susanna on the radio. Oh man,
without
we
worrying
are
about
just...
getting oil all over me. I took the pot, the lid from the big pot.
There are no
Okay.
passenger. Wait, there are no narrow gauge.
So it
There's
was
no
like
narrow gauge
pumping
power
butter.
yet.
No,
Yeah,
not
there's
yet.
no narrow gauge engine. Yeah, don't build narrow gauge. There's no narrow gauge engines.
What the fuck? Well, I screwed myself because I just built a whole network
Oh, man.
to these industries. With
You
narrow
should be
gauge.
able to upgrade it
Yep.
to standard gauge.
But I don't want to pay the maintenance costs.
Oh, the maintenance costs are nothing. It's 1850.
Yeah, but in the future.
In the future, just upgrade it back to narrow gauge.
I have a problem.
Ain't we all?
Yes.
Why won't the ship accept supplying food? Bro,
We
is
don't.
it because time is so slow?
Remember, time is very slow, so just think about what you're doing more than do. Think more than do.
Based on
Special
what
brought to you by Ellis's Council.
figures Ellis was pulling in, I don't think we should have a problem here.
No, I mean, I don't think bankruptcy is going to be necessarily an issue unless people are being very over the top with their running of trains. Like, make things wait for full load if you're doing freight. And if you're doing passenger service, make sure that the trains are waiting at the stations long enough to justify their trip in the other direction.
So we have mixed trains now, right?
Mixed trains are very
Yeah.
useful. They are very, very useful compared to base game.
I just spent all my money.
Oh, Mason's in the audience. Raise your hand, Mason, if you want to come speak.
Mason
otherwise,
can come in on his own.
Otherwise, I'm gonna. I'm just-
Damn it, the positioning of this road is so troublesome because now I gotta like figure out a way to like. I wish we could street run in this game. That'd be perfect.
Okay, I have a question.
What's up?
That would fix this.
My station is not accepting coal, despite it being... Okay, now it's accepting coal, never mind.
Wait, so how do I just refit a specific car?
So you can purchase when you purchase a car, it goes by whatever commodity setting you have set in the purchase window. Number one, and number two, you can use some commands like refit to available cargo and full load, or sorry, under the full load drop down, there's load by cargo type, so you can have mixed trains with
for
those.
TJ, if you just want to like refit one car to hold one thing and one the other, you can just hit the refit thing, and then like on the top you can like click and drag and select cars, or you can just like click on one and it brings up like a white highlighted around it,
Yeah,
and
that
then
does,
you can just like
but it doesn't remember. I just tried to do that. It doesn't like remember the choices I make unless I hit refit train, and that does the whole thing.
No, so you have to select individual cars. Like you can click and drag and highlight like the first two cars or whatever.
Mason, check the pinned posts in the OpenTTD thread under gaming. There's a thing you have to download in there and then put in your new GRF folder yourself.
So much for Mason needing to go to bed early and having homework.
What did I...
Oh, somebody has their hand raised. John, I got you back in.
I'm back.
So,
I'm back.
I'm back.
I lost internet for
back, I'm
minutes.
fine.
I got it back.
It takes
did you
so
disconnect?
long.
Yeah, I just had to refresh the Wi-Fi, but
oh,
I am
darn.
here now.
Okay, the game started. Okay, cool.
Tyler, that's a good-sized train you got there.
Yeah.
Make sure to make use of the timetable so that it's not running partially empty.
I don't know.
Or-
I still don't know how to use the timetable.
Well, underneath schedule, there is a button that says timetable, or well, in the schedule window, I should say. And you can schedule things to sit at stations for, a couple days. For passenger trains, depending on how far they have to go and how big the towns are, I like to have them sit for like 4 to 6 days.
I have mine currently sitting for 10 days.
Why isn't he moving?
Because John's joining.
While I was waiting. Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Or. Okay. There is like one slight problem with the game currently, though.
What?
None of the passenger trams actually have any capacity. It seems.
When you order them, they get capacity.
Oh.
It's weird.
Cool.
They should just get capacity when you order them. I checked that as well. I went, huh?
Wait,
You know
so
what that means?
if Tyler has infrastructure sharing on, can I just put a train on his line and crash his other train?
I don't think that's how it's supposed to work.
I mean, yes, but you have to be able to tie into his line. So like, he's got his stuff butted up against stuff, so that won't work.
He has to build the spur to like your line, I think. So.
Well, because you own the whole tile, you can't like connect on a straight piece or a diagonal or anything. You have to connect at the edge of a tile.
How do you change those settings?
You can't be found out, I don't think.
Oh.
It's a lesson that we learned for next game.
Yeah, so with that in mind, I have some things I'm going to mess with next game. We'll see how it goes, though. If you don't want people joining, if you don't want people tying in, put buffers or one-way do not enter signals at the end of your dead-end tracks.
Solution to that. At one end of my line, I have a shed. At the other end, it just goes straight into a building.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Train in Tyler's depot, but it won't leave the depot, and I can't sell it.
Also, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to wait until any full load.
Why not?
It is for freight.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do that with just the schedule.
I mean, you could do it with just a schedule, but if you're doing freight, it doesn't matter. Like,
I'm doing passenger.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. If you're doing passenger, I recommend timetabling. All right, let's see.
I gotta figure out how to timetable. Yeah, I'm gonna change this to load if available, just so I can get this going and see those run times, because I'm pretty sure that's part of the timetable. So far, I've just got a single train that's a 440, a passenger car, and a mail car.
That'll do.
And because the mail car is entirely your company's secondary color, it looks weird because the mail car is yellow and the coach is blue.
Yeah, the mail car's a little strange.
I feel like it didn't used to be like that, but it is now for some
No,
reason.
it did. It did. I had a bright red train on the last map.
Fair.
Bright red.
At least this isn't like Tyler's map. Frickin' Tyler knows all about this. When we did his old Japan game, we had to make mail trains. Like
yeah,
it was nuts.
It was great.
Build rolling stock.
Build the rescue helicopter.
Brain cell.
A man has fallen into the Connecticut River. Quick, build the...
A man has fallen in the Hudson River in OpenTTD.
Quick, build the bridge-killing bridge.
Oh god.
Deploy the Hoosac Tunnel. Build the electric. Die walking into it for 0.5 seconds.
Visit the spirit realm.
The all-new Hoosac Mountain Range Lego playset from... Who knows?
OpenTTD. From Admiral L.
Hey, Tyler. Tyler.
The all-new Iron Horseman Lego set.
Look at the green Ironstone station. Hold on.
Let me see here.
The green Ironstone station.
Green Ironstone.
Man, this takes a long ass time to load 2 cars.
What's going on with what's in front of your platform there?
It's taken a hot minute.
Oh.
Because I still haven't run my first train.
Is that just because time is in...
Yeah, remember, it's going to take 10 times as long to load as it usually would.
Yeah, I'm aware.
He wasn't talking
Well, actually, it's not taking 10 times as long to load. It's just waiting.
It's just taking a long time.
I was talking to TJ.
Oh.
That means it takes 10 times as long because the industries only produce...
You know what I can do, though, Ellis?
What?
Put a sign right there.
Yeah, no, you can. I obviously wasn't going to keep stuff there. I don't have a use for iron ore, and even if I did, I have iron ore on my side of the river. But because you have this bridge here, I could see it being a hot commodity someday.
Yeah. That's my idea, is build a kind of a throughput, if you will, from all the industries over here to the other side of the river. And then
I wonder
from
how
there.
it would work if I, like, if I put the trams down, right? And then
Yeah.
I used your station, and then the passengers got on your train. I wonder if that would. I wonder if they would even. Yeah, I just wonder how that would work in general.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm not patient enough for this.
Oh,
You know, I'm honestly-
my boat's almost ready to leave.
I'm starting to ask myself
Nice.
if it's worth using a less powerful locomotive, given how long it's taking to load this train.
It might be. I mean,
Because the longer I can delay the loading action, the more there will be at the station for it to load. We'll see.
Pretty cool. We have high level platform.
Like we.
Oh, great. Northrop
Yep.
has pushed back their reveal 30 minutes.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
They're revealing the B-21.
Oh.
And they pushed it back.
Very accurate.
oh, whoops.
Toronto Union Station.
So when we run trains with the SP pack, we absolutely need that caboose, right?
You have to have a caboose. Yep, that's why I had to
Unless
get
you
the.
have,
What?
unless you use the passenger cars in that pack.
Right, but when that pack starts,
They
no
don't
passenger
exist.
cars.
The caboose comes out in 1853 at least, so it's.
Yep.
They telling me my passenger train's gotta have a caboose if I'm gonna put a new engine on it.
If you're gonna put one of the Southern Pacific pack engines on it with a with normal passenger cars or passenger cars from NARM, yes. Also, John, you timed out if you're still there.
That is a no.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes I can't hear you guys, but I can play, and then other times I can't play, but I can hear you guys. So, tugboat Wi-Fi.
Tugboat Wi-Fi. Tug life.
Wi-Fi.
Yay, pizza's here.
John did not choose the tug life.
The tug life chose him.
Yeah.
Also, you have no idea how long I took deciding on a name for my company.
Okay, so why won't my train leave the depot?
That's a good question. What tracks do you
just-
have? What tracks are you using?
It just takes a second. Never mind.
The game was
the game was also paused.
I was gonna
yeah.
say, I was gonna say, are you sure the game wasn't just paused?
Well, because I heard, Graham, I heard you saying something about that earlier, and if it was still stuck, I was going to be like, that's a long time.
No, I think it's because the game was bust actually, and I'm just dumb.
I think I said something about it earlier.
Oh, did you?
Who else has used the strat of scheduling, of making it so that like the last thing on your train's list of orders is to go into a depot in order to prevent like manually having to send it there.
I mean, that's
That went
really
on
smart
to-
because John timed out again. That's really smart
Yeah, that's what I do too.
because
I set it to maintain if needed.
in this,
Well, you can set it to maintain if needed.
yes,
Yeah, if you place the maintenance depot as a stop on your orders, and then you hit the maintain button, if you hit the little drop down arrow, you can choose maintain if needed, always, or some other one.
Service if needed. Does non-stop do anything in the grand
yes.
scheme of things?
Yes, it does.
It
Because
skips, like-
if you turn
Yeah.
off non-stop, if the train goes through any other stations on its way, it'll stop there also. So you can have like a local train by just assigning it the start point and the end points.
And then taking out non-stop.
Yes.
That would have made things way easier for me in the last few games.
That was in the other game.
Yep.
Like, if I had realized that was a thing you could do.
Where's my boat? Oh, it's over there.
How's the OpenTTD going?
It's going good. I mean, unfortunately, John has tugboat Wi-Fi, and it's taken a while to let him into the game. But
Shouldn't he be doing?
People can't go to the station.
Shouldn't he be? Shouldn't he be doing
like
boat
my,
stuff anyway?
That's like doing the boats, and then the boats all of a sudden are.
I'm on a boat.
Doesn't he have to like change the rigging and watch the winds and stuff?
yeah,
Yep.
that is what he has to do. Oh, there's Tyler's train. I kept looking around like, where is Tyler's train? And then I realized it was in the giant bridge.
Just get something built and then
Bridge
you can just
killing
leave.
bridge.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
John,
I see.
doesn't
Southern
John
Lights.
have to go
I see-
furl
On a
a
minute,
mast?
Horizon, you're building in the same city as I.
Uh-oh, competition.
Am
I
I?
see
Oh,
Southern
that's what the
Pacific.
non-wire tram lines are for. Horse-drawn trams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more
did I
you
think of that?
Yeah,
know.
they kind of suck right now.
I'm not building in a city at the moment, so
Oh, I don't have enough
I
cash.
thought. Then why is your company in Howland?
that's not mine.
Howland is your company in Howland.
Haha, funny joke.
Oh wait, what?
That's Saul Goodman's Tucson Salt River in
Where-
Northern. No, wait,
Where
that's
do I
not-
find?
Wait,
the-
what?
Oh, Goodman's Tucson River. And...
That would appear to be Conrail
on.
2.
That's
What?
Conrail 2,
Bow,
OTTD
bow.
Boogaloo.
Mason, Mason, what are you doing in my city?
I'm waiting until who's green out here? TJ, is this you?
I'm pink.
Oh, you're pink. Who's doing green stuff by Barkhamstead?
That would be me.
Oh, nice. I was wondering who was going to build in the mountains first, and obviously, I mean, someday somebody will build a tunnel
The
through the
Hoosic
Hoosic Mountain, and
We will build
Well,
a
I mean,
massive tunnel.
I
A
could.
bloody pit.
This is just a pocket of like industry right here that I couldn't. I had to take advantage of.
oh yeah, I saw that when I was looking over the map before we started the server, and I was just like, this is a really nice spot, like, because I hadn't seen too much stuff generate here in previous iterations. This is probably like the 12th time I've generated this map. I spent a long time just tweaking the rivers in particular, but just like fine-tuning the roughness so that industries actually spread out and didn't just like all cluster up next to the Hudson River.
There goes John again.
Yep, John's dead again.
Graham, why do you just have like the world's shortest boat line down here?
It's about how you use it, Brian.
I know, but like, why is this
My
it?
goals are beyond your understanding.
It's average.
It's average. Oh crap, this train
What
is
is
not
it
trying to
doing
load salt.
even?
Go back
It's
to the
gonna
depot.
make money.
You know what I really like?
It's gonna make money. That's what it's gonna do.
It hasn't been long enough for profits to actually show on the operating profit graph yet. It's just
Yep.
empty.
Well, most of it's been John trying to get into the game. But
Build-
it
Build
seems like
something and then leave.
Tyler's turning a profit.
I'm making a
Why ex-
very, very tiny profit right now.
Yeah, well, it's only the first run.
I assume I extract the mod file directly into the.
Oh, you don't have to extract it at all. It is the mod file itself is just it's a whole game.
Oh.
And the other file that you do have to go put in my documents, OpenTTD, new GRF. Alright, go. You just wasted a bunch of money sitting at the station. Because I forgot to set the right commodity for you.
To drag that Southern Pacific Steam into a mod file.
It's your new GRF's folder. But yeah, basically.
New GRF.
Mm-hmm. It's in your OpenTTD folder, which should be in my documents.
Big titty goth OpenTTD GRF.
Oh,
Why?
for Tyler and all others doing passenger stuffs, if you have them timetabled, you can still tell them to leave early if they're full.
Ooh, okay.
Do not have my timetable.
I see.
That might be a bad idea, but I don't care.
I mean, you should definitely have them timetabled, or otherwise they're going to go back and forth and just spend money. Unless they're like boats, and even then, just tell them to wait for full load. We don't have the passenger ships for another few years.
I'll give him a
Oh,
full.
I told
Return
my
to
train to
podcast.
wait for a
What
full
will
load.
it
Is that a
be?
good idea?
Your trains, I mean, if they're freight trains, waiting for a full load is a perfect idea. If they're passenger trains, yeah, maybe. I mean, they might be sitting for a while depending on the size of the thing. Oh, you said you're over by the Hudson.
I hate that every time you
Yes.
click the train.
My line goes between Dexter and Holland.
Right.
Howland, not Holland. Howland.
Dear, dear.
I'm currently building a
This is
tramway
an
in Dexter
interesting
to
map.
try and instigate some growth.
Yeah.
I feel like that might actually be a good idea to actually make money because my coal train is taking so long to load.
You wanna have your trams bringing stuff over to your train station and then transferring those people onto the train.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
It
and
is L plan. No worries.
do remember that, you know, to Fort's point, things do take a long time to load to us, but to the game, it's, you know, it's a pretty short time span.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a normal amount.
I do like the fact that converting, retrofitting doesn't cost money.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thank God.
What are these other ones? Food to Vernon General Store. Oh, I can actually do that. It's only 40K, but this is down at the south end of the Hudson. Oh, okay. I'm so far from home, so to speak. Food to Buck Vernon's General Store.
So how do you make it not nonstop?
Depends. What are you working with? A freight train or a passenger train? Oh, not
Passenger.
non-stop. Not non-stop.
It just isn't by default, right?
Right. It's just non-stop by default. If you go into the schedule window, and then you click on the order, there's a button for changing the behavior in the bottom left of that window. And should say non-stop and be highlighted by default, and if you click on it or use the drop-down, you can change it to something else.
Right, okay.
First ship arrives at Tamworth Barn.
$2,000. Wow.
Oh, did you get like a really cheapo goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, some
like,
of them are
it's
some
like-
of them are like not worth it. Wait, where's the Vernon General Store? I thought that was you. Oh, that is the Vernon General Store, I think. Yeah, that is the Vernon General Store. Let's see. I think I'll build something extremely cheap for this. Although, I am going to take out like all the rest of my loan for it. It's going to be extremely cheap, relatively speaking.
Oh shit.
Oh, and this is the perfect time to do it while John is joining, because it means I won't incur costs for,
You incur costs for planning.
you incur, like, a little bit of costs for planning, but not that much.
I'm assuming it doesn't cost anything to maintain it as well.
No, it does not. It does not seem to, anyway, based on my experiments.
Good.
It should not cost anything to do planning track. It costs a little bit to do the survey.
How do you do planning track?
It's just one of the track types if you long
Very
press on
long.
the track menu.
Oh.
Let's see.
Time to start delivering pig iron.
Pig iron.
Pig iron. Got pig iron. Got all pig iron.
tell me you're in a train Discord server without telling me you're in a train Discord server.
You like Johnny Cash?
Well, fools you, a fool's you, got pig iron, got all pig iron.
There are no station stops which are suitable for articulated road. What?
What?
Oh yeah, horse carts are technically articulated road vehicles, so you need to use the through stops.
This bullshit.
Well, they can't turn on a dime. They're horse carts.
Yeah, they're horses.
Horses.
Carts.
Linear horse cart.
Right.
Get off your high horse.
Cart.
I hate that every time you click on a road vehicle, it shows their little stupid border trail line.
Let's see. I'm gonna use you because you are substantially cheaper. Buy a locomotive, and then I need food. Need some boxcars full of food. Let's do like. Actually, I didn't even see how much this is producing. Okay, that's a decent amount. Go here.
Does passenger service just not make money, or?
You need to timetable them, because if they're running back and forth, they won't be sitting there long enough to pick up enough passengers to do anything.
Yeah.
Unless you set them to wait until full load or something.
I mean, you
Oh
could
God,
do that also.
What kind of car does pig iron go into? Does it go in a box car or a flat car?
You can go into a box car.
In the menu, you can sort by
Read.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so what does the automate and autofill stuff mean?
Automates the creation of the timetable. Autofill fill the timetable automatically with the values from the next journey. That's interesting. I don't actually know. I haven't fiddled with that. But
Like
automate
spacing.
Yeah.
That space them correctly?
Automate, if you click automate and then you click auto spacing or whatever the one right underneath it is, then it should, yeah.
Oh.
It'll take a minute for them to sort themselves out, but it will do it over time.
Well, lads, I just got a golden ticket on the Polar Express.
Nice.
That's 40k.
AKA
Manganese to the... Oh god, nope, that's not happening. Manganese only comes from the ports, so this... Nope, that's not... I'm not getting manganese up this hill.
AKA my voucher for my Japanese rail pass.
Chains and coatings to the body plant. I think... Yeah, they'll only give you...
Damn, that's a lot of words.
Why are you doing services to a
all.
body plant this early in the game?
I mean, why wouldn't you? If you
Wait,
if you can do...
Automobiles don't exist yet.
What's your point?
How do you do like an end of track thing?
I love...
So, you can use either the one-way signals, the no entry signals, or if you go into rail station selection, there's an entire section for buffer stops, among other things, yeah.
You need to do buffer stops now?
You don't have to, but people could surreptitiously tie into the end of your track while you're not looking if you don't.
Oh, because there's,
infrastructure sharing.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure that's off.
You can't. Just put up buffers.
No.
There's,
You know what sucks?
There's a couple of things that I'm going to change with regard to infrastructure sharing later. And it's going to be sort of as follows. Because it's a little bit exploitable when it comes to money and blah, blah, blah. So I was thinking actually of just turning off the money you get from it for trains and trucks. Because trucks, I mean, the roads are public anyway. And ships, because you can fit as many ships as you want at the same dock, so it's not actually costing you anything extra. You know, with rails, you can control who's connecting to you by putting in buffer stops or building smartly, because nobody can just build a switch on your railroad. That's not allowed. However, airports, because they're expensive, etc. I was just going to make just like ludicrously expensive to share an airport. Well, not ludicrously expensive, but expensive. The other thing is, I don't think these values of how much the sharing costs scales with time and inflation. So, like, even if it's expensive to the point of being unusable now, by the end of the game it's going to be like a paltry, unimportant sum of money.
True.
So, will, as an example, if I put a bunch of streetcars out on a streetcar line, will they auto separate or whatever?
If you
Space?
if you push the button for it, yes. If you push automate and then auto separate, then yes, they'll figure it out.
Why are you still at 34%? What's wrong with you?
This timetable is not being auto separated because there's only one vehicle.
Well, yeah, there you go.
How do I do that then?
So, if you want vehicles to share orders, when you create them, you can control-click with clone, and that will share the orders automatically. Or, you can go into their schedule,
God.
hit...
I put the frickin' station in the wrong spot, so it doesn't accept the thing I needed to accept. God.
Well, these all have the same order.
Right, but they're not shared.
Last game where I scheduled a train to go to the wrong industry, and I was like, wait, isn't this supposed to be? Oh.
So, if you go to one of your vehicles that you want to share orders, you can control-click on another vehicle. You can hit go to, and then control-click on another vehicle, and then it will take the orders from that vehicle. And then they will have shared orders. And it'll say end of shared orders on the bottom of your orders list, which will tell you that those orders are shared. But yeah, the easiest way to do it is when you're creating the things to just clone control-click.
Why is none of the pig iron going to the station?
It might just take a second. Do you have a vehicle that accepts pig iron at the station?
Yeah, I just double-checked that.
Okay, then it'll probably just take a minute or so.
Well, nope. I think I'm ready to just get off and wait.
That's going to be a learning experience. I've set up, let's see. I've set up 2 of my goals, so I'll get that extra money sooner or later.
Yes, I am transporting coke.
And I've set up 4 little systems.
Fort is Walter White confirmed? Oh wait, that's meth.
That's meth. Alright, who's light blue? Who's like this teal color in Gilead?
What's the road name?
I don't know. How do I see that?
The player
list? It might be Conrail 2, and that would be Mason.
Hold on. It is Conrail 2, Mason, you son of a gun.
Yes, we're finally getting pig iron.
There's also Horizon System, which is a more blue, less green shade.
I'm pretty sure this is Conrail 2. I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah, because Conrail 2 is more of a turquoise than a proper blue.
Yeah.
Compared to mine and Horizon's blue.
Why Ho's mad? Because I built it Gilead Farms first, is why.
I swang first.
Infringing.
Infringing.
Oh, we have actual semaphores now.
Oh yeah, I got a signal pack also. I didn't actually look what was in it, I just downloaded it and went, that sounds cool.
Oh, hey, my horse carts are making money.
That's good.
I'm gonna use semaphores now, so it actually makes sense to me.
Alright, I made some money.
This year, negative $2,000.
Who?
Well, Ellis, I think I'm the one building closest to the Hoosic Tunnel, so...
You sure are. You're a little bit south of it, but yes, you
Oh
are.
wait, this is a real map.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the Berkshires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am. I built my narrow gauge passenger line, and I'm just gonna let it sit there till there's trains.
Okay.
Wait, the Boston and Maine wasn't narrow gauge. What is this?
No,
That's
but
what you think.
There was a 3-foot line that branched off of it right at the Hoosick Tunnel, so I'm not too far
Wait,
off.
what?
Yeah, there was. Fun
How
fact.
am I only just hearing of this, and what was that line's name?
I don't remember the exact name, but it went to Reedsboro, Vermont.
Was
It
it like
literally-
very big? Did it last long?
No, it lasted long enough, and then it was not very big because, as I said, it was narrow gauge.
It was small.
Not for its whole life. It was mostly narrow gauge, and then I think at one point it got regauged, or part of it did. But yeah, it was pretty much like, hey, these people in Vermont want to get to the Boston and Maine, and they're like, okay.
Right.
Not-
Game paused?
No.
Nope.
Well, it's
It's
just
just that
really
slow.
slow.
It's just slow. It's 10. You know what's crazy? I was reading about the mods that slow stuff down, and someone was like, "Yeah, I've been playing a game on 40 speed, like 1/40th the speed, and it's starting to feel fast to me. And I've been playing on 10 for a few days now to sort of play test, and I cannot fathom this feeling fast. But maybe when it gets like further along, maybe then it will feel fast.
Like,
No,
go
there's
to
nothing. There's
my
nothing
train.
faster. It's-
That feature is not available? What the heck?
Huh?
The click, like, you know how there's like the little pin next to the load, like to the train status bar at
Yeah.
the bottom, and you used to be able to click to go to that place?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that.
It's grayed out.
Weird. Well, bootleg workaround might be just to if you have like your train open, just then go into the schedule and like double click on one of the stops. I think it'll take you to them.
Okay.
Let's see. This takes plastics. Those 1850s plastics.
Very important.
Otherwise known as glass.
No, glass is something else.
I know.
Alright, full load, go. Throwing down a couple docks and a
Nice dog.
and yeah, a couple docks and a singular boat is a great way to get some income that will just sort of show up at random later on. And
This is
there's
a surprise
so
move,
little
help us
infrastructure
later.
cost.
You know, speaking of infrastructure costs, I realized that my train doesn't go fast enough to justify not very low speed rail.
Wait,
Oh, do you have?
What?
Are you using low speed rail?
I originally said it low speed rail. I assumed
No,
it went
what? Why would
faster.
you
I was
do
like, wait,
that?
nope.
Yeah, you're just costing yourself money right there.
Yeah, so I've converted.
Don't do that
everything
until
over
you have an
except
engine that
for
can go over
150.
50 miles an hour.
Yeah. All right, this
We'll do
place,
60
this.
at least.
I wonder if
And even then, I would wait a bit.
if I got horse
I was
carts, I
making
could.
money with it, so now I'm gonna make even more with found.
I should
Who
have.
who is yellow?
Aren't you
believe
yellow,
that
Graham?
is-
No, who's
I believe
who's
that is
yellow?
Graham and
No, who's
or
well, I
base
am
Who's
Graham.
orange?
or
I'm
orange.
orange.
Okay, well,
or should I say
what,
Aspen Gold?
what were you trying to do in Heinsberg Docks? Like, what was your thing there?
I didn't
Graham's
know
just
that there
setting up
wasn't
things all over
passenger
the place.
boats yet.
No, there's two different yellows. Pay attention to that.
It's orange.
Doubt.
I'm
It's
the
orange.
Rio Grande.
It's very
Yellow.
much not
Rio
orange.
Grande.
It's
Rio
like
Grande.
it's like suck orange. I tried it and it looks nothing like orange. It's straight up just yellow.
Yeah, I
so
can't
it's
tell them
Rio
apart.
Grande.
The Rio Grande
Aspen
orange
Gold.
is way
Get it
different.
right.
Come
All
on.
the colors are
The
probably already
Rio
taken.
Grande.
This is
Denver.
the same
Rio
color
Grande.
as the Obsta vestibule.
The
Ellis will
Milwaukee
attest.
I thought about setting up the
Milwaukee
auto
Road.
mod to delete any comments with Observe Vestibule in it, and then I wasn't sure if it would work retroactively and delete all past posts with Observe Vestibule in it, because I wouldn't want to do that. I figured it would be a funny thing if somebody like tried to write it and it got canned by the automod, and they'd be like, What happened? Why can't I?" It's like, haha, gotcha. Now I don't have to care about this anymore.
I also love how, so you know when like you buy something, there's a like sometimes there's like a letter or whatever from like the CEO or the founder or whatever.
Sure.
When you
Yeah.
buy something, I got the thing from the Japan Rail Pass, and there's like a personalized letter thing in here, and like it says "Sincerely yours, the board of directors."
Wow.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, why Japan's living in the future?
Yes,
Sincerely yours, the board of directors.
Alright.
6
I've got
horse
more
passenger
road
carriage?
vehicles on the move. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a lot of horses.
Who needs that many horses?
Me.
Some people.
Oh, it goes 20. I see.
Yeah, it goes kind of quick. It can book it comparatively.
Hang on a minute.
How are? Oh, that was last month.
But
Got
if
it.
you broke down, why aren't you going to the freaking depot? If you broke down, you clearly need a service. Why are you not going to the depot? Is it because I set the schedule on?
That's possible.
Oh my god, the horses are different colors.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
That's great. I love this.
It is. I love it.
You know what
Yay,
I
I
mean?
said
that
to
is a neat
now.
I said to train to the brine works. Is it making a profit though? A little bit, yeah. Okay.
No,
cool.
because it's going to me.
I will be calling you Brine from here on out.
Haven't you already been doing that?
No.
My honest
What
reaction.
if the horse carriages cost $11,000 a year?
You gotta. They eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's the reason they got
Don't
reinforcements.
disrespect Fred. He's trying to do his job. And
Who's
yes, I've named all of my horses now.
Who's white up here?
That would be me.
Oh, okay.
I'm in severe debt.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe it.
We have Jeffrey, Sidney, Bartholomew, and Fred.
Wait, where are you? Oh, you're taking it here.
Bart. Just call it Bart.
No,
I am actually
Bartholomew.
going to help. What's this? It's Ace Systems, right? Ace System?
The green?
Yeah.
I don't know who's dark green. No, dark green is Dark green is Tucson and Salt River in Northern.
Do you want to say that again?
You want me to
No.
say Tucson again?
Oh, is that Tyler? Okay.
Ugh.
I'm going to
Where are
supply
you
you
looking
with
at?
pig iron.
Pig iron? That pig
Oh,
iron?
you're right. You're already
oh.
making iron. Okay.
Oh, I
right,
see you're
that's what I was
helping
gonna
with
do
that.
the-
Okay,
With the
good.
coal tar, right?
Well, helping is a very loose term. It takes like 15 years to load a train.
Yeah.
No, it only takes a couple months.
It only.
Said that there wasn't any stuff for narrow gauge.
There are no locomotives.
There are no.
I dug a really deep hole and it's taking really long to fill up with water. Is that normal?
Yes, because things are slow. John, what are you doing? Where are you?
Why are you filling the Huzak pedal with water?
So
John?
obviously he doesn't want to make a tunnel anymore.
John, where are you? What are you doing?
I'm making a canal.
Where?
I don't know, the top of the map. Actually
Hey,
not top of the
Mason.
map.
If you want to do us both a favor,
Middle of
set up
the
a station set up a tram station outside my train station.
Middle of the map.
top of the map. To the right.
Top of the map to the right.
Yeah, you just gotta. You'll see. I'm the like cream color.
Okay. Where are you trying to build a
Well,
canal to?
It filled in. It's
Oh,
by
I
the,
see it. I see it.
the Westmoreland.
I found it.
I didn't feel like making another canal, so I just dug a deep hole, and it filled in very nicely, actually.
Yeah, it fills
But
in really slowly because of the slowed down game.
Yeah, it took a while to fill in, and I was getting nervous.
Like, oh crap! I've just created a hole in the ground that's impervious to water.
Yeah, I mean, it cost me $100,000 to do, so I was
Oh,
a little
man.
nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start borrowing.
This guy made half decent money, or makes half decent money. Profit this year 7,000. It's not like mind blowing, but he's making money, and I'm gonna get the subsidy when it's done.
Might make money. Interesting.
I'll get an extra
it's,
40 grand, which is nice.
Your subsidy's only 40
It's a
grand?
slow start, but
I know
it'll work.
it's sort of a medium amount. I've noticed the subsidies, they tend to range from the 4 digits to the 6 digits ish. Like I've got one for 13,000, which just straight up isn't worth it because the it's to Castleton Basic Oxygen Furnace, and that place is nowhere near the water, so there's nowhere to get manganese for it.
Yeah.
And that's for 13K, and it's just not worth it. The other one is to deliver 300,000 gallons of paint to a body plant, which also isn't very close to the water, but more importantly is nowhere near any docks. And that's 25K. Then I've got the deliver 2,000 tons of food to the Vernon General Store, which is very doable. It's just going to take me a while, and it's only worth 40K. And then I have the deliver 6,000 tons of electrical parts to a component factory, which is worth 112K. So.
Hey, Horizon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Cheese.
Are you looking at the page for the B-21?
Yeah, I haven't. Everyone has the same cheese, right? Or what?
Everyone has unique cheeves.
I haven't read through mine yet. I'm sure I will once I get everything in place. Kind of do.
So your tasks, by the way, you can see your tasks using the flag icon at the top and going to your company. They are unique to you, probably, and they have a timer on them. But that timer, you do not have to complete them by the end of that timer. You just have to start them. So as long as you send the first delivery within the timer, you're golden. The timer is 6 months from when you get a new goal, and when the timer's up, there's no penalty. You just get a new goal. So, yeah, that's the deal with the goals. It's a script called Busy Bee. Well, it's called Busy Bee Rewards, but
What?
So, Horizon. It's
Yes.
Did you look below the
So where do I find these, Alice?
at the flag icon at the top of your screen.
Top of my screen. Flag. Okay.
Okay, I have nowhere to put carbon black, but it at least gives me somewhere to put my coal tar.
Oh, speaking of which, and no industries have opened yet, but they will. And when you
there
have
is one.
millions, you
Well,
can fund your own.
There is one that has opened.
Oh, really? I missed that one.
There's like a general store or something.
Oh, yeah, general stores open a lot. First passenger streetcar arrives at Howland Central.
Norton Builders
Anyway,
Yard.
it's asking us to update our Flash player plugin, Horizon.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the Norton Building Yard.
Yeah,
That's
just reload the
all the way
page.
across the map.
Yes, the signals work.
Wow, a train made more than 8,000. It did it. Go. Long distance trains are paying off.
So I just noticed the cargo on the flatbeds, even if they're the same one, the load on the flatbed will look different.
Is this in the SP pack? Because, yeah, that sounds about right. That pack was made with a lot of care, it seems. I'm glad that we have it.
I don't think we have any of those cars yet.
We do.
It said, do we? No,
Yeah.
we have, I don't have any.
We have a good amount of them. We don't have any engines, but the,
a lot of
oh, wait, no,
cars I
you're
see
right,
here are
damn.
just
Oh, wait,
regular.
no, you're not right.
You stupid factory! You have 40,
Oh, no, you are right.
24,000 liters of coal
Because-
tar
Never mind.
available. Load it on the train.
When I was reading, because I read a little bit about it, and the reason why we can use the pack is because they set the caboose to start 10 years before the pack does in 1853, which means it probably gets that stuff starting in 1863.
Yes.
Which is when Jupiter or Governor Stanford appears. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
the thing with that. Sorry, my bad. Because I was testing the game in 1873, so that I had all that stuff to look at.
What does the caboose do?
The caboose looks pretty.
Use it.
Oh,
And it allows you to use stuff with SP engines when they become available.
Yeah, but it's going to be a different caboose.
This caboose we have right now is just like a caboose you can use.
Yeah, it's just aesthetic.
Oh, okay, good.
And I think this is.
There should be a thing where it increases reliability because the engine doesn't wear out its brakes as much.
I would tend to agree. Unfortunately, that's not the way it is.
Didn't we have to get a different version of this pack because the caboose would, like, if you didn't have a caboose, the train wouldn't work?
There was a thing in an earlier version of NARM that you had to put a caboose on the end of a train if it was longer than a certain length. But that was changed in the more recent version that we now have, and I don't actually know why, and I'm kind of disappointed because I liked dealing with that. I like having to put a caboose on the end of the train. I thought it was neat.
Boos.
Boos.
Boos. Kaboob.
Kaboob.
Yeesh.
Oxymogen furnace?
This is amazing. Actually, I might change this one up for a 440.
Oh, I just noticed something that I could do that'd be kind of cheeky.
You were going to go to...
What is better, trams or trucks?
Well, do you want a good answer or a real answer?
I know what the right answer is.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in terms of game mechanics.
I don't actually know what's strictly better.
I have another question.
Go on.
Why, when I tell the train to go to depot, does it try to go to the depot 50 million miles away?
Yeah, no idea.
Okay.
Because it wants to.
I thought that was one of science's great unanswered questions.
It sure is.
Because it's 12 feet in front of you, and you want to go to the one that's 90 million miles away.
Oh.
For fun.
Why does it take so long for you to load this stupid factory? It has 24,000 liters of coal tar available, and it's taking so long for it to get any of it onto the train.
Well, for example, I'm only transporting 56% of 446 tons of coal production a month, apparently. The game is just, like, arbitrary, and it's like, okay, you're gonna only get half of that. Because why not?
I'm actually being pretty good. I'm transporting, like, 80% of my coal.
Nice.
80% is the maximum.
Is it?
Unless you have more than... yeah, it basically leaves the other 20% in case somebody else comes in with a second station. So that you can't just, own everything. And then, theoretically, in the base game, if somebody had, like, better frequency than you and they kept their rating higher, then they would end up getting more. But since it's so easy to keep your rating high in this mod, it doesn't make a difference.
I mean, I feel
Why do you think I'm mediocre?
Oh,
I feel like if my trains were longer than 3 tiles, I might have more waiting for me at the station. Maybe?
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure if I made the trains any longer, like, yeah, I'm still transporting 80% of coal up here.
Hey Mason, if you can see this,
Oh, wait, no.
I'd prefer if I didn't have to do this and you could just build your own tram line over here to help me, so that we can help each other. Because I don't think it's linking properly with how I have that one station set up.
Ooh, East found the gen sets.
What? Oh, is East just, like, trolling through the...
That might be not his own pictures. I don't know. He just posted a bunch of pictures of dead Santa Fe stock in New York.
Oh.
BNSF.
Sad.
There's a vomit bonnet. There's some Santa Fe, and there's all the gen sets.
Some Santa Fe.
Santa Flea.
Yeah, all the Santa Fe.
Santa Flea. Say it right.
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. Chooch chooch. Get on the Santa Fe.
Santa Fe all the way.
Carbon, steel, zinc, and acid. Alright, they don't come from there. This is zinc.
Mason even here?
He's listening.
He's in the audience.
He's lurking.
I like how as soon as I buy a vehicle, it's like, yeah, this thing doesn't have any orders, and it's like, I'm aware, I just bought the vehicle.
Yeah, it comes up immediately. You'd think the 10 times speed reduction would make it not do that, but it does it more instead.
It does the opposite
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
Mason.
because everything's so slow, they are just really impatient.
Yeah. I love John's Valley over here. If you guys haven't seen it, it's near the town of Westmoreland and Nobleboro. He just cut through a mountain.
You are very lost. Oh no.
And here I am just trying to make money with steel.
And here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
I feel like with the number of companies that started on the
Mason,
Hudson,
I'm just gonna tear down all the stuff that I've built already, and let you build in here. Because I think that if we can get it to start transferring between your tram network and my railway, that could benefit us both.
Make sure to leave at least your station, Ryan, so that he can use it.
Yeah, I'm just tearing down my... I built a miniature 2-stop tram network to try and connect his thing to my thing, and I didn't think it was working. So I'm tearing it down.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, and I don't know how the, like, economics of it are going to factor in, so I am definitely going to change how infrastructure sharing works, and some of the agreements you might just have to hash out.
Oh, wow, you can build there?
Sort of face-to-face. And just be like, yo, I'll give you this much if you do this.
It could be an agreement where it's like, I am supplying your industry with X. May I share your station?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you can do it however. It's just now it forces you to pay, and the rates are kind of wonky, so that's sort of my deal. I just don't think it works great.
So, I demolished all the track around my station, and Mason apparently can already build into where the station, into my former station, which is actually linked to my railway station.
But is it...
So, yes,
like...
we can do transfers.
Okay.
It's like actually linked. It's like one diagonal block across, and like, it showed up as a link when I built it.
Okay, cool.
But for some reason, his trams are not stopping there. I'm guessing that just haven't...
Probably might have to schedule it
yet.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I just got my little passenger train, the frickin' Casey Jones looking brave engineer looking cartoony shorty motherfucker train.
Shorty.
Just sitting in the station at 60% filled. Make that 66. What I'm scared about for the most part
I'm tabling full load orders.
is the fact that Mason did what I was too cowardly to do and built across my railway tracks to get to that station.
Boom!
So I'm scared that there's going to be a crash.
Oh, there will be. I wonder, I should try to grow the town of Underhill.
The entire reason I made that big U shape for my system is because I didn't want to have a collision.
Actually, Brian, I have a question.
Yes?
Why did you double track that instead of just having it be single tracked?
Somebody needs to go to town.
Or is this not you?
Oh shit!
It does.
I'm
Industrial Harbor.
I'm Bayshore Inland Gulf, and I'm a dark blue.
Oh, you're dark blue. Okay. Wait, then
Hills, what is this about Town Grove?
Who's big blue then?
I'm gonna try to grow Underhill.
Oh,
that might be Horizon.
The single dude that lives on the island near us.
Horizon.
Like,
Yeah,
I only have
that?
one railway line in 2 cities, so and nothing is double track, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, aside from the tramways, but that's because they're double tracked by nature.
This is not peak performance, sir.
Also, I found out that the planes have a scale factor for how fast they fly, so that they don't look ridiculous.
Did you have it set to like 1-to-1 before?
Yeah, I set it to 1-to-1 now. So they'll they'll nume.
Wait, I thought didn't it say in the settings explicitly not to do that?
I didn't see that.
I'm pretty sure it's in there.
It's said to do that so planes aren't OP.
Yeah, well,
Oh well.
Well, how unfortunately.
well, I think it was less of an OP by virtue of being really good as it was an OP by virtue of messing with the cargo distribution. Uh, but
Gentlemen's agreement not to build airports.
no. Number one, no. Second of all, the cargo distribution's already messed up because we're playing on 110 speed, so I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah. If anything, based on
Just
much
built a road just like that just goes across the track and ends.
Towns be doing that.
they do that.
No, this isn't even near a town.
Well,
I think somebody might have built this just to create a crossing where crashes can happen.
Yes, that's
Because it looks too unnatural to be not man-made.
oh boy, Plaza Stow is gonna get big. Green is gonna get big. Tyler, these cities are gonna grow.
I am aware. That was the goal.
Yeah, I know. Did you see my setup near oh wait, who's this with the little train at Greenwoods? With the stations that are nowhere near the things they're serving. Or well, nowhere near this Coke oven. I really wish I could see I really wish there was an easy way to see who owns what. This might be an easy way to see. Oh, it's Graham. Piss thy pants gold.
He is not
Cracker. Yeah, Graham is going everywhere for some reason.
L plus.
I have the feeling that he's the one that built the random road crossing. Because he has a cart station or a
Mario
road
Kart.
vehicle station at the farm right down from it, like right next to it. And my tracks just curve by that farm. And there's just before the twin bridges for the road and railway to cross the Hudson. There's just this little outcropping of road in the crossing, and I think that it's Graham. I could be wrong, but I think it's Graham.
It might have been a misclick while he was trying to build the road to Washington Barnes. Because
I'm pretty sure there was already a road there.
There's already
and this wasn't here when he first showed up.
There's already a misclick over there on the other end of the field because of the displaced cursor weirdness.
I see that.
What are you doing?
Ooh. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. It's probably not going to be worth it. So
I hope that there's no
I just thought of
collisions
something.
between the carts and train.
Hey, Brian. This might be a bad idea. Hey, Brian. Do you want to partner with me on something?
And what is it?
Do you see the blast furnace? Do you see the Dexter blast furnace?
Hey, Dexter is... Nope, that's an iron ore mine. Oh, this? Dexter blast furnace.
Mm-hmm. Do you see...
Requires iron ore. There is an iron ore mine right next to it.
There sure is.
Can you light hemlock in?
Would this warrant a railway, or should it be, like, road?
I would probably make that a road, number one. But number two, it also needs limestone. And there's not just limestone, there's another iron ore mine by Howland.
Are you saying that I should hook up the iron ore mine to this blast furnace and then have you deliver the other two things in?
I'm saying that we could do that.
I mean, I'm gonna wait until I have the money to start expanding.
But really, what I'm saying is, this bridge you built across the Hudson, I would like to share it.
Wait, how did you want to make things?
What do you mean? Are you building a railway this way?
I'm saying if I were to build a railway from the limestone mine and iron ore mine near Howland, I would tie into your track between, your track near the limestone mine, run past Washington Barnes across the bridge and then peel off before Dexter Furnace.
Wait, we have trackage rights now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead, do it.
Yeah,
If
okay.
it's possible, then go ahead.
I just want to try it, and I will gladly max out my loan in order to make this happen. So,
And honestly, like, I don't even care if it starts stealing passengers from me.
It's not. I'm not going to steal
as
passengers.
long as you don't build to Howland, you can use Dexter Station for passenger services.
Says one of the new GRFs for the game just doesn't exist, basically.
Look at the pin posts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you add an external one?
Yes, I had to, because the SP one was broken.
We get more stuff in
And
the
they just don't
1800s.
have it, though.
No, but it's really nice to have for the early game. Otherwise, we have like a handful of
Which of
engines.
you
and that's it.
effers just built a thing from Dexter to
Oh, you
from
just noticed.
Ironstone?
I suffer. I don't know. There's too much shit in the game as it is. Jesus.
No, there's not in the early game. As someone who was playing this at 1/10 speed for, a good solid few days and made it, a little ways into the early game, there were very slim pickings for vehicles. Let me tell you, I weighed the pros and cons of picking that SP pack out for a while after it was suggested to me from the first mod pack. And with the current state of affairs, considering it only goes until 1950, I thought it was a wise choice.
Ellis?
Yep.
Tyler beat me to it.
Yeah, I know. We'll just put something next to him.
Just put a bunch of signs on his right away.
Tyler,
I'm
Tyler,
gonna build
if
a
you
freight tramway.
Tyler, if you shut down so that we can work in that area, I'll get out of your side of the river over here by Green.
Well, I thought I was just going to help.
I mean, if you want to help,
You're
at least
stealing
talk about
my
it
business,
first.
of all.
Well, you're not moving any iron right now.
Well,
so it's not your business.
We were literally just discussing
did
that
not
moving
have
of iron.
money for it.
See, what you should do is just drive Tyler to bankruptcy.
That works.
Yeah, this
How
is
do I do that?
Literally just bankrupt Tyler.
My God.
Just
Be
like
better.
stalk him whenever he tries to build a line. Start buying up the land around it.
I don't have money for that.
Still issue.
Yeah, client side.
Then maybe he deserves to take your profit.
How about we just try to negotiate and
Yeah.
not be dickheads about it?
So how do you
Like,
want
I'm
to do
pretty sure with using horse carts, there's going to be more than enough, considering it produces 250 tons a month, and one cart can only take 10 tons.
What does What does polyline mean?
It means you
Hang
can
on,
like
Ellis,
draw
is
multiple
this
lines.
you
I don't
over
know. It's a
here?
weird one. Yeah, actually, if
sure
you'd like to
polyline
tie
is
me in, that
like-
would be great.
Pretty sure polyline is like a graph in Excel.
If you can't do that yourself, then I'll do that right now.
I cannot do that myself. That's how this works.
Oh, for a second I thought the signals you just placed were position lights, and I'm like, wait, this isn't high-speed rail. Because the high-speed rail in this game puts position lights because of this corridor.
I did notice that. I was like, oh, that's why we're getting position lights.
Okay.
I've set up my signals on my end.
Where is the new
I can set up
GRF
a
over
passing
there?
siding just after the bridge, by the way. If you
It
want
should
that
it
as
should
well.
be in. You can figure out if we need a passing siding later. It should be in your My Documents folder.
Your my documents.
Mm-hmm. Our documents.
Oh, there's a
comrade.
coal mine over here too, but I'm not sure if you need anything for that.
Well, we'd need to send it to a coke oven first. Which
Coke
there
oven.
isn't one nearby.
There might be, but I'm not seeing one. Core alkali plant. What would this need? Be needed for, I should say. I love how we're just starting to cooperate. This is
good.
This is what should be in the base game. Proper cooperation like this.
No.
Cooperation.
Everyone suffers. There is no cooperation. There is only pain.
That's
Yeah, that's like
Transport
that's for Railroad Online.
That's
Taki-
sad.
Taki, I don't know why you're saying that. I've literally given you money.
Yeah, exactly, which is why it's
Yeah,
funny.
I cooperate just with you specifically because I like you.
That sounds. Oh. That's cringe.
Back, Coco?
And when are we making a coalition?
I forgot what a coke oven looks like, so I'm looking around for one. I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Okay, and now it's telling me there's no available language pack. Outstanding.
That's okay. That's not unusual.
Outstanding.
Yeah, how do I fix it though?
Perfection.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it should just let you in.
But where do you build rail ends? How?
Rail.
Station.
Yeah, station stuff. Well, that's right. I have to build them like. And man, it's
Oh
gonna take
my
a while.
god, there's so many.
Is the
Oh,
limestone mine you're talking about up by New Hampton, or is it closer?
It's Howland limestone mines. It's
Oh,
right next
this
to
one.
Howland.
I didn't even notice that existed. Funny because my train goes right by it. Somehow I didn't notice it existed.
Do I extract the patch pack to the OpenTTD folder, or do I just extract it wherever?
You just put it wherever. It's an entire game basically.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, whoops. That's not how that works.
Whose is this?
What?
There's a diagonal line of track by Stonington Wire.
Interesting. There are no narrow gauge engines.
Yep, TJ found that out earlier. We were talking about it.
Oh, that's me. It costs a lot to go through that field when I was planning, so I just didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my goals to deliver limestone down there, so I'm working on it. But also
I'm just looking right.
The cost of building the train and then building the rails down there would be more than it gives me.
The problem I'm noticing is that there's like not a single coke oven within the vicinity, within a reasonable vicinity.
No, you know what sucks?
I might have to build one later.
The fact that all 3 wharfs on the map, which are the only source of free engineering supplies, are on the wrong side of the Huzak range.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. You'll have to
And
build a
I'm
wharf once you
using
have your
them
millions.
all.
I saw one over here, but
How long? It takes.
I remember this one time when I discovered a wharf that was inland.
Yeah, that happens.
That happened.
There's not even a single body of water around it. It just said wharf.
Are you sure it wasn't named after the Star Trek character?
WHARF. It was an industry.
So no. You could have just said no. I don't think so.
I was trying to be funny.
And so was I.
Not funny.
Didn't laugh.
Ben, Brian, can you tie me in by Dexter Valley, please?
Okay, sure.
And missing content online. Select all, download.
Track signals are going up.
And click rescan files if you put it in there.
Go?
I know how to download new
concrete
GRFs to join a multiplayer game. That wasn't my issue.
Well, no, you gotta
gotta
the
tease
folder.
it.
Huh?
Gang, I have the things.
Time.
So
the one thing is a new game client, and the other thing you gotta drag into the new GRF folder in your documents.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm downloading the GRFs that are on the OpenTTD database. The game's open right now on the patched version.
Okay, and
Clowns.
so you're not having a problem.
No, I'm just talking to myself while I do stuff.
Who does that? That sounds like crazy talk.
That's the definition.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not. I'd like to know where you got your psych degree.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree. Oh, whoops. I forgot to set some important things.
A $10 transfer from a train. Let's go.
Actually,
how are my finances? Net profit, -500.
Profit graphs. Looking at it, I'm going up, so that's good.
Iron ore.
Income graph. Going up. Good.
I mean, I am going up, just not very steeply.
Delivered cargo graph. Going up. That's good. Company league table.
Well, at least all of my ships are making
6.
money,
Not that good, but it's okay.
I guess.
If we're going by alliances, then technically my collective is first. Because even though I'm 6, the 2 people I'm allied with are first and third respectively.
Who are you allied with?
You and Mason.
I don't remember agreeing to any alliance.
Then why
I'm working
do
with
we
you
have
on.
trackage
I'm working
rights?
with you on one thing. I'm not calling it an alliance.
Oh, you
I
downloaded
consider
a New
that an
England.
alliance.
You downloaded a New England map, didn't you?
Oh, you think I downloaded this?
He created this.
You-
Welcome to the Who's
I
Mountains.
spent a long time making this, and getting
You
it
made
right.
this yourself?
Welcome to the
Yes.
Berkshires.
Oh my god.
This took a lot of fiddling. Started with like a height map, wasn't working right, had to come in and basically take it into Photoshop and do a lot of work on it, and then came out with this.
Welcome to
Good
the
lord.
Welcome to the Berkshires.
Remember when I said there was a surprise?
Surprise!
Oh, whoops!
I
This
mean-
thing
Music
is-
tunnel time.
Surprise, bloody pit.
Yeah.
The surprise was less that you found it. The surprise is less that it's a New England specific map and more that you took the effort to make one yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Eagle Lake.
The towns aren't right, but you know, iron ore. I didn't refit
Can't
the
have
iron
everything.
ore.
Spirits.
We can put the Eagle Lake locomotives there. We can do the Eagle Lake locomotives. who has a covered bridge to this one house?
Oh, that was the game made that because that's a town.
Oh right. The game makes. Oh yeah, interesting.
That's
Can I make-
that's Underhill, isn't it?
Can
Yep.
I make the barge bridge? Is the question.
No, unfortunately, I don't think.
I don't think. Yeah, we don't go
You can
far
make
enough.
bridges,
We don't go far enough
make
north
big
for that.
Bridges.
Nice name, Taki.
What?
Bird and mammal. Transport co.
Yeah.
You like mine?
Makes
No.
it easier for you and AJ to.
The funny thing is, it's the opposite of what my system is.
What's the limit on companies?
15.
Okay.
By that, I don't mean the name, because I'm pretty sure Bayshore Inland Gulf would actually somewhat describe this.
Just like
I wouldn't describe it as the acronym.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get pie. I'll be right back.
3.141596535.
No.
Okay.
What's that one meme?
Dorset, what are you doing?
All cargo's
Why are you
full.
building a house on the island?
Why are you building a house on the island?
I
Because it
wonder.
can.
You know what would be nice if I could set it to only load a certain amount, like load halfway. That would be nice.
Also, Brian, this iron ore business is not really making money, just so you know.
Who is this? Who is
For
trying
you,
to
maybe
harbor-
not.
It's not making money for you.
Yeah.
Just wait until Alice and I get things sorted out.
I mean, it's not going to
barely
help.
making
It's
even.
not going to help his iron ore making.
I just need, like, actually good road vehicles.
Well,
Not to say
you're
that
out of luck
Mary
for a
Rose
little
and
while.
Jupiter and David and P. Piper aren't good, but
Fort, your little commune here in the woods is nuts. If Fort's still here.
Hi.
Hi.
What commune?
Looking
Where?
like go to Barkhamstead. It's towards the bottom middle, or I guess the left middle. Or
Hang
right
on.
right
Town
right middle,
directory.
right middle.
Barkhamstead. What the? What the name of the Soviet Union?
The thing is, this is great and this is beautiful, but Fort, you could get by with like half as many tracks.
I'm not very good at this.
Fort's going
okay.
for the Penzi approach.
Fort's going for an awesome. Fort has built an industrial park, and honestly, I'm 100% here for it.
An industrial park that dwarfs the actual town it's situated in.
That's an average industrial park.
I mean, the town is growing.
Let's see, is this train making money? No.
Isn't this what what cities like London and Hamilton look like?
I mean, they
Just like mostly industrial, barely any of it is an actual city.
I wouldn't say London does, but Hamilton, yeah.
London, Ontario, of course. Not London, England.
That is what I'm talking about, yes.
The less important one.
Okay. Just making sure. What?
My brother in Christ, I'm an hour away from London. That's what I assumed you were talking about.
Waterloo.
I mean, in fairness, I had no idea which London he meant.
I assumed he meant the Canadian one, given that he also mentioned Hamilton, which is like 2 hours away from London, Ontario.
Well, I didn't know there was a London, Canada.
There's also a Paris.
All
And
these
there used to also be a Berlin, but that was renamed.
It was bombed. Oh.
What was it renamed to?
Moscow.
Was it Ajax or no? Wait, what was it? Ontario.
There's a York, Ontario. I know that.
Yeah, that
I
one.
just looked at the news and it's like beyond parody. Like America beyond parody, where it's like there's a elementary school and then like there's a pump jack in LA.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay, so Berlin, Ontario was renamed to Kitchener.
Oh,
I wonder why.
Yes. I'm pretty sure Cambridge also... I'm not sure if it was Cambridge or Guelph, but one of them used to be called Gulf. I think it was Cambridge. But yes, Kitchener used to be Berlin.
Why don't you?
About...
Hemlock, are you gonna join my company?
I'm undecided.
Okay.
I'm undecided.
You could take over my company. I'm done,
No.
I think. Okay.
I just want to see where everyone is.
I'm in the
before I
bottom.
start.
I'm in like the more bottom left corner. I found a town that's pretty big, and then I realized that I shot myself in the foot because everywhere else is just awful. There's like nothing down here.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's already
I
taken.
see most of the top corner is just empty. Most of the industry is in the left or right corner. More left corner.
Yeah, I experimented with the settings on this a lot in order to get a set of industries that was sort of more spread out. Because my first forays, not only were the rivers, they didn't go all the way, but the map was too mountainous, so you just got like the Hudson River, which was more like just a valley, and all of the industry was at the bottom of the valley.
Yeah, that scans.
Yeah, and so I had to make some adjustments. I can't tell you how many times I recreated this map.
How saturated is?
I was just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make some dang. I'm gonna make my favorite chunk of land on Earth as a map in OpenTTD. Now that I figured out that I could.
So the industrial areas are already kind of saturated, I guess.
Yeah, there are some areas that aren't.
I mean, I'm just looking at the map for an overview. I'm still torn on whether to just make my own company or join Taki.
I'm doing relatively okay.
Taki's
Not
made some
really.
ballsy stuff. Taki, you made some, like, straight lines across mountains, which is pretty impressive. Or it feels like mountains, but it's not really.
I mean, I've done that before, but that's just because I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's how it works out sometimes.
Fine line between bravery and stupidity, and I'm just borderline stupid.
You've got one foot on either side. What's Mason bringing in?
Like, I think I cut my original passenger line down because it wasn't making any money, and the town that I brought it to is too small and doesn't like me.
Alright, let's see what we're working with here.
I didn't realize that the goals reset.
What do you mean?
The goals reset. I got new goals because my goals ran out.
Yep.
Oh, I don't like how this game pack displays the money.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm still trying not to, like, have, dyslexia. Trying
Wait,
to look at it.
what are you talking about?
Because it swapped around your funds in your bank balance. So in the other version, it's the amount of cash you have on hand over your bank loan, and then under the line is your like balance, because it's got what you have cash on hand minus your loan.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
So now where I'm expecting to see the amount of cash that's on hand, I see in big numbers.
Giant negative.
Yeah, a giant negative. So for a second I was like, Taki, how the fuck do you have negative 200,000 pounds?
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I mean, we're at, like, negative $200, but I just did something kind of dumb, so...
Let me go screw with the localization because I don't want the money to be in pounds.
Oh, is it in pounds for you? Oh, mine's in dollars.
Yeah, because I just downloaded the game, so that's the default.
Oh, mine stayed as dollars.
You should have kept your conflict. I don't know.
It didn't.
Strange.
Reactive efforts, kilonewtons, height meters, volume meters, weight meters. Counting. No, that's not the right one.
See, I don't know if this train is gonna make money. Like, I'm waiting with bated breath to see this train cross your track, Brian. Oh, there it goes.
Where's the money setting?
I am so curious if this is just gonna bankrupt me because...
It's not...
Oh, infrastructure sharing is its own...
Oh, currency
thing.
units.
And it isn't... How come it's not charging Brian? Or charging me? Making emoji.
Why do we have Australian shillings and American dollars but not Canadian dollars? That's amazing.
That's an interesting one.
Because get tricked.
Maybe it doesn't do it.
We get Turkish lira, but we don't get Canadian dollars. Makes me mad. Okay, how much of the loan did you take? Okay, Taki, is that train that wasn't making money in the depot?
No, I put it on somewhere else. I just cut the line off and I made it somewhere short. It's shorter.
Does
It
the
did
game
not
pause?
charge.
No, the game's just really slow.
How slow? Because the train is sitting at this station with 227 passengers not loading.
It's pretty slow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, the passengers aren't loading into the train?
Yeah,
no, there's 227 passengers to the station. The train has stopped loading. It's not loading passengers.
Oh, hold on. Cargo dist. Hold on. Let me check something. Take a look at map, cargo flow legend, passengers, all. And yeah, it's unused. is very
Trams are
interesting.
working. Or not the trams, the horse carts are working. I should name them.
Are they taking passengers out of South Bristol, or are they only dropping off?
They're supposed to be taking out.
See, that's why all the passengers want to go to your other tram stops and not your train stop.
Oh, those are all passengers in the tram stop because that's connected to the station, and there's just no passengers in the train station.
It seems to be the case, yeah. I wouldn't have your trams picking up passengers here if I could avoid it, which you can do.
They're supposed to like bring them over and then drop them off, but I probably didn't set it to do that. Yeah.
Well, let me see here.
It also doesn't help that you have.
Oh, because it says, yeah, unload and leave empty. South Bristol, maintain. I mean, it should unload and leave empty, unless some of them don't do that. Transfer and leave empty. Okay.
Oh, so your train's on the move.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Either way,
it didn't charge me. I was very curious.
Taki, I'm sticking it in the deep. Why? What is this?
What?
Either way, Taki, I'm sticking it in the depot because it's super in the hole.
Okay.
You know
Sorry
what,
if sorry if anybody was trying to talk to me, but I was kind of preoccupied with things.
Brian, I would change where that passing siding is.
Yeah,
too
I'm
small.
just noticing it now.
Yeah, I would put it over by Washington Barnes instead.
That's it. I'm getting rid of these wagons.
Okay.
Washington Pond.
How's the
Oh,
ore
right.
train? How's the ore train doing in Can This Be Expanded?
I have
yeah.
one. I'm trying to get one locomotive, another locomotive, so I could have a passing lane. I have a passing lane.
I don't think another locomotive is the play here. This train only has 3 cars. Unless you got a really weak locomotive, I think the first priority would be getting a longer train.
Bought a 440.
What is this overlay? Shut up, go away.
Is this better?
I bought a 440.
That's probably
and
better, yeah.
Like all single hoppers, but I put 6 single hoppers on it, and it said that the train was too heavy, so I cut half of it off.
It tells you if the train is too heavy.
If the train gets stuck somewhere, it does tell you.
Yeah, it got stuck on a turn. It was like, this train is too heavy.
Oh, I thought it meant in a depot.
No. No, it's not that helpful.
I was gonna say, it better not be. Okay.
Brian, did you notice that I managed to get the train to do triple duty?
Oh, I'm making $45,000, but
Oh, I see.
So,
$49,000 in revenue, but operating expenses are very bad.
Very bad.
Oh my god. Okay, loan time. We need more money.
You need
I don't know
more
what I'm
money?
So what kind of train track doesn't work?
We don't have any locomotives for the narrow gauge track yet.
Narrow gauge. Okay.
But also, the lifted track and planning track are just aesthetic or for planning, respectively. So don't use those and then try to run trains on them. It's not going to work.
Alright. Hey.
Sounds good. Also, is there no sound?
Should be sound.
You need to turn it on.
You made it to turn it on.
Let me go fix
Did
Taki.
you try turning it off and on again?
Okay, I see that it is off. So how do I turn it on?
I don't know if it's just me, but the trains don't make noises. Is that just me?
I think that's what John's talking about.
Might be your volume settings. Hold on.
My trains make noises.
I'm gonna keep the UK English because it's funny. Because now that I live in Canada, I spell center with the R before the E.
Oh man.
I don't, but I do use a lot of UK sort of spellings and stuff.
I'm going native. I had tourtière for dinner.
I'm going native. Ooh, I have an idea.
Say it right, indigenous.
I don't think you understand what going native means. I'm joking. I know you were
Going
I know you were
indigenous.
making
I am a proud Métis.
Okay, why are you still here?
Wait, are you actually?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I don't have the membership yet because we haven't got the time to go to the Métis registry and get it yet. But because my
Wait,
parents are both
that's not a thing you
Métis,
get from birth.
well, I never did. I don't know why I never did, but I never did.
God, how
Okay.
long does loading and unloading
The game is running very slow. We've been playing for over an hour, and we're still in 1850.
Yep.
Yeah, I can tell the game is running very slow. I'm just astounded by how slow things like loading and unloading is.
They shouldn't take that long. My stuff loads pretty instantly, as long as there's cargo at the station, anyway.
I mean, it was sitting there for a good 10 seconds, just showing 0% unloaded before it left.
Yeah, but it didn't give me a pop-up that it made money. It just left.
Thinking emoji.
That's also weird. Did you break the ore train?
No, I shouldn't have. Or I hope I didn't.
I mean, it's showing a $17,000 profit. I'm gonna tell it to go to the depot?
Who built these buoys in the middle of the Hudson? Stark Buoy and Deseret Buoy. Dorset Buoy.
Boy.
And then there's also
Taki.
the
Boy.
Taki,
Yeah.
we'll say your covered bridges based. To save on infrastructure cost, I'm gonna rip up some of this extra track because I think
Okay.
unless and until we're about to put another train on this, better to just not have the extra infrastructure.
Okay.
Oh, Ellis and me.
Well, thank you.
Mason.
I'm making use of them. Yeah, no, it's good to use the buoys. Please do so. It's helpful.
Why do dogs float? Because they're good boys.
Jail.
Going...
No, that's fantastic. That's wonderful.
Hell, straight to
That
hell.
was something I learned from a
Hell,
YouTube
straight
ad. That's
to
the
hell.
worst part.
You, hell. You,
Taki.
hell. Who are you to tell me where I'm going? Yeah.
Taki, word of advice. When you're building a line with the intention that you're going to run more than one train on it, generally it's a better idea to, you know how you have that little crossover right before the train station?
Yeah.
It's better to connect your depot to that than the back end of the train station platform, because it means the train can go into a platform not connected to the depot and then get really confused and gum shit up because it's trying to get to the depot and it can't figure out how.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna
Train
change the
2,
time.
waiting in depot. We can add more cars to it, but I don't know how much is too much for the game until the game gets mad at me.
I'm gonna put one more on there and send it.
Would you just call me?
We'll see. What?
What?
What's happening?
Who are you people?
What's happening?
Who are you? I am from ancient Greece.
Yeah,
What?
it is.
What's up? Who needs me?
It's just standing there.
I'm pleased to announce that I've acquired another horse. To,
Another
work
horse?
The Iron Line.
Oh,
It is
good.
just. It is.
That horse is Bert.
Horse.
It really is just.
Of course, it's a
sitting,
horse. It's a horse, of course.
Just sitting here. What do you mean timetable? What's your major malfunction?
Yeah,
What's your
there's
major
we have to do
malfunction,
timetables
brother?
now. It's weird.
I mean,
Yeah,
you don't
let's
have
have
to,
these
but you really should.
I still don't know how to use timetables.
Why are there vehicle dealerships in a time before cars exist?
They're selling stagecoaches,
Hey.
duh.
Oh,
Yeah, but you can see in their lots, there's a bunch of trucks.
They're stagecoach trucks. What's your
What?
What's your point?
It's
Yeah,
for
it's the literal definition of horsepower.
Yeah, exactly.
what do you mean
Forklifts
timetabling
in the
full-
factories.
Yeah,
What
horse
do you mean
lifts.
timetabling full load
These-
orders is not
diesel
recommended?
dump
I'll
trucks.
recommend these nuts. How about that? It is neat how the timetable will tell you how long it will take for the train to get to and from places.
Mm-hmm.
What? So what's with this God Spectator?
That's the server.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's God. What are you asking?
I'm just asking.
So, how did you automate trains?
Yeah. So Taki, it will take 4 cars. That said, this train has a capacity of like 80 tons, and we've got
A lot in the
and,
station.
and we've got 457 just sort of sitting there. So I think
What?
train. I think it would be fortuitous to get a second ore train going. So I'm going to.
Hey, Alice.
What's up?
Ligma ball.
Is it just me, or is there like not a single sand mine, whatever it's called, like a sand producer in our area?
There sure isn't.
They're
Look
not
at
a
sand.
single. There are not a single hot milk in my area.
You know,
When you turn on ad blocker and all the hot milfs in your area disappear.
I guess I'll learn how to use path signals begrudgingly.
I found a
So,
coke oven, but it's a fair ways away.
Well, we
How
may need
far
that
back-
eventually.
how far back can you set the clock?
It's in Ripton, or is it?
Define.
No, it's in Hollis.
Define how
And that's-
far back. What do you mean?
Because the horse
Um,
trams are designed in 1725.
Oh yeah, you can set it way back. You
Let's
can
never do that.
There are people that play games from like the 1600s, starting with sailing ships and horse carts.
That's. I don't like.
As fun as that sounds, our game shouldn't last like
No.
15 years.
Yeah, this game is already gonna last like 3 weeks or so without pausing.
You know what? Let's do that 40 times slower thing with
God.
starting in 1600.
Yeah, we'll have one game a year.
Suffering.
It's like 2B2T. This is for the first time on a Minecraft server. Slavery was used.
Oh, Taki, also,
Yeah.
when you're running trains this short, you really do not need stations this long. You've got the train is like 2 tiles long, so all of this, so a 4 tile long station is just extra infrastructure cost you don't need.
Oh, I'm gonna need to change the timetable on this sucker. Change the time.
Hey, Alice,
There's
What's
also like
up?
buffer now.
if you look up by, is this you with the Dorset Woods dock?
Depends. Is it gray?
Yes.
Then
Looks
yes.
gray.
How do I get?
Uh,
Oh, there's a
I
lot
can't tell which shade of gray it is because I see more than one.
It's
I'm
me.
going to assume it's you. But if you look just across the Hudson from it, there's a potash mine and that produces salt. And I noticed that one of the industries that you're trying to serve,
That's a good point.
the Howland chlor-alkali plant, requires salt.
Yes, it does. Thank you for that information. I did not realize. I did not even look over there. Although someone
So
is
you
already.
might want to get some ships going there.
Well, light blue, or whatever blue this is. Who is this?
That is
Dorset Interurban. Who's Dorset Interurban?
That is Horizon.
Horizon, are you here?
It's like double the running cost.
Horizon
for
is not
one-
here. Well, in that case, I don't feel bad putting up a state. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why the running cost for some of these, for like the locomotives in, like, if you look in the shop. Oh, yeah, that's weird. It has the running cost for
Oh.
440 is 150.
I didn't realize there's a separate. It's a separate window for. I could have just done one train, whatever.
It's one of the
I
mod
didn't
things.
realize that there was a separate window for locomotives and cars in this one.
Yeah, it's one of the mod things.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Like it a lot.
What? How do I tell it? Oh, it's service. Why is it service?
Why is there?
Can I?
Who's got-
Can
who's
I
got-
disable this overlay that shows where the that shows the orders on the map when I click a train? Because I don't like it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know that if you click on certain things, it goes away, but I don't know about disabling it entirely.
Graphics, interface, viewports. Show pass reservation for tracks. No, I don't like it.
That's not it.
Prefer team chat with enter. Train length and details, vehicle group.
New vehicle. Let's get a horse cart. Let's get like a really cheap one. What would a vehicle engine be in this era? One horse.
Just a horse and a giant hamster wheel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a horse. It's a horse, of course.
Oh, this train's not gonna get up this hill. Come on, little buddy,
Oh,
you can
thank
do
God,
it.
They're actually stopping at the crossing so that my train can go through.
Who is yellow with train line by Milan? That's Ace.
If I'm not mistaken,
Pretty
that's
sure.
great. Oh.
Pretty sure it's Ace.
Well, if you go to Mount Chase, you can see a direct comparison of their yellow shades.
Are they here?
Oh yeah, that's Ace. That is
yeah,
Ace.
he's not here and he's going bankrupt. Well, I mean, it takes a long time to go bankrupt considering, because it only checks every 3 months. So, if you start going bankrupt, you have about 2 hours to get on and fix your stuff. Or beg for someone to bail you out. Also, I think the, paying someone is not working, because I haven't paid Brian a red cent for using his train track. So,
Hey, to be honest, I don't
What's
mind
up?
as long as you don't get in the way of my services. You can have it for free.
Great.
There's
What's up?
interesting situation has occurred.
Go on.
Underhill has 0 residents now.
Oh no! Oh no, Underhill! No one lives there. We've watched the death of a town.
How does that happen?
Look at Underhill.
The only building that was there reconstructed itself, and now it's just 10,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
10,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Town is not growing.
Or really
Yeah,
just 10 people. 10 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Look, what are you doing?
Leveling the tracks so that it goes faster. Doesn't spend as much time stuck on a grade.
That sounds like
tunnel.
Sounds like cringe bitch behavior. Do what I do and just make them go up and down constantly.
Okay, it was a dip though. The train would go down and then back up and then down.
Yeah, exactly.
So a tunnel would not have worked. What?
Down and back
What
up
is this?
should be
What
fine.
is this station bullshit? Is this just cosmetic?
What do you mean?
Yes,
I
essentially,
see what
for
you're
the most
talking
part.
about.
No,
What
this
is
that isn't
For the,
cosmetic.
for the most
There's
part,
just- there's just stuff.
except for rail ends, which prevent enemy or
Why is there one?
not
that's just-
enemies, but
Why is there one that's just Toronto Union Station?
They're all that stuff
Base.
is all cosmetic. It's entirely cosmetic in nature, except for the buffer end, I guess.
Holy crap,
Based
Troy is
Toronto
actually
Union.
kind of close to where it's supposed to be. I didn't even realize that.
What?
Is there an
What's
actual
supposed to
Troy
be?
in the Berkshires?
There's a
Or
Troy
no.
on the Hudson River. It's where I went to college.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Is that why you named Troy in the Iron Horse?
Yes.
Nice.
I have
100%.
been through Troy, going to Hoosick.
You sure did.
Who's blowing up stuff at Washington Barnes? I'm just like running,
I-
scrolling the map and I
That's
just
Oh,
how
wait,
I've
it was Graham.
accidentally,
Graham
like-
blowing his stuff up.
I love how I'm accidentally like bankrupting Mason because my train is stuck at 99% full and keeping all of the horse carts waiting at the crossing. Oh, now it's about to go. Maybe. It's stuck at 100% now, but that's 100%.
So, as long as I have a goal
Lamau.
going, right, it won't disappear on me.
Come on, go. Go.
Come on. do
What'd you say?
something.
Move.
As long as I have the goal started, it won't disappear, right?
As long if that's correct.
Okay. I made one delivery of 5 tons of cast iron, so it's going. My train only holds like 80 tons of cast iron, and I have to deliver how much? Let's see. 7,826. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Well, and when it's done, you'll get a nice little reward.
It will
No,
hopefully have
wait.
been worth it.
Put my right hand running. No.
I accidentally bought a $200,000 train.
Oh no, John.
It, it better start making money soon because I'm using it.
Oh no, is this you between Francetown Woods and Francetown? Yeah, it is. John, I gotta tell you.
Where's Branchtown?
What?
I don't think this is gonna make you very much money.
The $200,000 train is not going to make $200,000.
I mean, it might eventually, but here's the thing: you're taking it such a small distance. It might be like, yeah, here's a couple pennies. But you know, enjoy your small train.
POV, you're not building for profit, but for public.
I might be able to
is so funny.
sell the cars
Going
for full value, hopefully.
Goes bankrupt.
It's a new or used like new though. I need to have my train run more often. Where's Brian's train? Oh, it's in the tunnel. Uh-oh.
So, Taki, we should have 2 profitable iron ore trains, and I'm going to go grab another slice of tortilla.
Okay. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Probably a good idea.
I might make
Some water.
another passing siding, like right at the entrance to Dexter Valley.
If you want to, I mean. If you'd like, I could always tie in later. I could build a line parallel and tie in closer to Dexter East if you think that would be better.
I mean, at this point, there's
But I don't think the delay incurred by you or me going through here is really that substantial.
Yeah. If traffic ever picks up, then we can double track it. But for now, I think it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I might do that anyway, considering I think my traffic
Broadway.
is going to pick up, because I have some serious stuff waiting, and originally I had these, I have these guys that are, like, waiting for full load or waiting for whatever.
Oh no, it's the odd couple bickering again.
Yeah, they sure are.
How can you tell if an industry is enhanced or gung ho?
It'll tell you.
It'll tell you.
Oh, okay. I literally just saw the production right now.
I could put up signals.
Taki, did you put buffer
Like
stops
along
on
the length of the line, because my train just stopped because your train had passed the passing siding up by Washington Barnes.
Well, I just put signals at the entrances of those sidings. Otherwise, you could have a gridlock happen. So you don't want that.
You guys know the rough tramway thing is kind of broken, right?
Yes.
What's broken about it?
It's offset.
It's offset. The cursor is offset. There's no real rhyme or reason for it, but it is.
It makes it just a little hard to use. You gotta press escape every time you want to change for something, otherwise you just can't do it.
I mean, you can do it.
It's hard.
It's not that hard once you understand the offset. You just need to click with the very corner of the tool.
Well, I'm trying to okay, so last time I was trying to demolish something and I was selecting tunnel.
Yeah,
okay,
well,
now I got it. Okay, well, that's still...
It's not impossible. It is very annoying, I'll give you that. But you
very
figure it out eventually.
And I built another tram track in a place that doesn't need it.
You know. Mike Barnes.
What is a tram but a road-going train?
Gone in the
train
20th
good,
century.
car bad, am I right?
No, car 1.
Can I build? No, I don't really want to do yeah. I was thinking about adding a second train to this setup.
I really wonder if we should start building Amshacks.
We could.
It would make no sense.
House rule number 2,
really
all
funny.
stations must include one Amshack.
I mean, if you think about it, the default station kind of has an Amtrak if you make it like the single track little thing.
Yeah, Amtrak vibes. What's really
It's
funny
a
is
brick Amtrak.
What's really funny is the default station. If you make them incrementally, you just have a bunch of little buildings next to each other on the platform,
Yes.
and it looks very funny.
Does anyone know were there any limestone mines?
There are some around.
Yeah, there's some.
I just see this conversation with Signs.
Where?
Was gonna build a dock here, didn't want to make an enemy. Willing to negotiate though, Ellis. Maybe, although I'm currently to obtain NG supplies.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
right,
yeah, no,
isn't it?
that's
funny.
I feel like I can cut this timetable down. What's an appropriate amount of time for a passenger train to be hanging out?
I've used like 6 days sometimes, but it really depends on the capacity of your train, size of the town, and how long it has to go.
Travel's about a day, and it's
Yeah.
a 2-car train, so probably not.
Oh, great! I can pay off another bit of the loan.
Woo.
I'm just making bank until I get like 20K, then paying off the loan and then waiting.
Make bank. Smoke
dank.
This way I can like once I do start getting like proper money, I can expand without like having to deal with financial issues.
Financial damage.
Emotional damage.
I am slightly concerned at the steadily decreasing population of Dexter.
It's probably just them rebuilding stuff. It'll go back up later.
Woo! Barkhamsted went up by 1.
Woo! What, one person?
Yeah, it went from 262 to 263.
Amazing. It's. I think all the people from Underhill. Oh no, Underhill! Underhill has 17 people now.
Oh, it grew.
Hockey, half of your road vehicles are losing money.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think Loki should be.
Wait, which ones are they? It's the ones that.
Sorry, I'm talking to a cousin. Hang on.
Okay, we can actually put those up. If I have to go find my place in the map.
There's 11 tons of cast iron here. That's
I
pretty
just put
cash
them there
money.
so they could bring people to the station, or just bring people around to raise the, stimulate growth. It sounds gay.
Okay. Alright.
Why is growing gay, Taki?
Because real men don't need to,
Grow? They just stay short?
Real men don't undergo emotional growth. Real men.
Oh no, I was talking about like physical growth.
Oh
They're
no.
Just, yeah, you're just short all the time.
Yeah, real men don't need to grow emotionally as people.
Real men remain stunted emotionally.
Real.
Men.
There's just horses in our town that drop off food, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah, there's still like 400 tons of ore here with 2 trains taking it. I feel like we could just have like 4 of these.
Okay, but
How is it that?
The only reason it's like that is because I had one train doing it, and the station just filled up entirely.
Right, because it's really easy to get great station ratings.
Yep.
So it thinks it thinks you're transporting this stuff like real quick.
I love Graham being like, yeah, this game's real slow. I'm not gonna hang around because I'm just gonna let my stuff make money. And then he comes back like 10 minutes later and is like, my stuff didn't make money.
I am back.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Client side issue.
It's like, yeah, it didn't make a ton of money because I can't help but notice that John's long train is gone.
Oof.
Okay.
My coal train's gonna drop
Yeah,
off soon
I
again.
decided I could. Oh, I was able to sell all the cars and get all my money back. So
That's good.
it's gonna be stubby train for now.
Stop your train.
Okay, how much loan do we're at almost maxed out loan. How much would it cost to get another iron ore train so we could maybe pay off that loan?
Why are you saying it in like a meme voice?
Fine.
Number 15.
Yeah, I
Burger
was gonna
King
say, the
split
last thing you want on your...
The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is someone
No,
else's
please.
split fungus.
The last thing you
No.
want on your OpenTTD map is the Husik Tunnel.
That's the first thing I want.
Yeah, well that's what I went for. I was like, if I'm not gonna do this in trains, I'm gonna do this in OpenTTD.
Oh yeah, Hemlock. There's also a place to put the pig iron that the furnace produces, and it's like right behind the blast furnace.
Okay. Well, I set the passenger train running again, and it appears to be making money now. I think.
It should.
Because I set.
Will it cost me money to blow up a station?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Or like.
Also, if you select
I won't
in the rail
get money.
construction in the rail construction menu, if you select rail station and then the bulldozer, you can bulldoze just platforms. So
That's
you don't
also
have
true.
to blow up a whole. You don't have to blow up your whole station when you're trying to remove platform.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Okay, so I just want to get rid of a few platforms. Okay, it does cost me money, but whatever.
But it will cost you less money and be less inconvenient than just blowing the whole thing up.
I need to test something.
And I don't have to make any more tracks, because the tracks stay.
Yes.
They're yours, my friend.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want
Ancient
it? It's
memes.
yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
Okay, well this... New vehicles. I need to buy the cheapest train. Oh, I'm gonna need to take out a loan to do it anyway. For in the name of science.
L plus ratio.
Will you bounce off this buffer stop, or...
Okay. Taki, I think the passenger train is making money now?
It's making like $1,000. I just watched it. It did a $1,000 transfer, and then it made like $300. It's
Right, but what I mean is when I took it out of the depot, it was at negative 20,000 in profit, and now it's at negative 16,000, so it's slowly making money again.
yeah,
The question is, will it continue to?
yeah. My question is it worthwhile to?
Here's something that folks may want to know. The AZ freight buffer stops, the Oz freight buffer stops, they do actually work to prevent trains from coming through onto your system if somebody was to just tie into the end of your track at a dead-end station. So
Yeah, I put one down already.
yeah, consider using those. They are very cool.
Ratings. Okay.
Somebody decides to blow up some buildings in Dexter, I think I'm safe.
Oh, okay, I understand what you meant. I was like, terrorists?
History.
No, just look, because
But,
like
planes aren't invented yet, Brian.
the end of my station in Dexter the end of the track is right next to a building. Unless somebody blew up like a whole row of buildings in Dexter, they can't link to my track.
Okay.
And at the other end in Howland, I've got the depot at the other end. So
What do you mean you're lost? What's the issue?
Yeah, I don't know.
Go non-stop to Smithfield Iron.
Me, every time I received a text from Shelby.
Taki, you made the whole station buffer stops.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, there's a problem.
How do you even do that?
Look, I'm just figuring things out. Don't hurt me.
Oh my god. Oh, I see them. Smithfield Ironstone.
I should have started my own company.
Look, I'm sorry.
No, this is too funny.
Hear me out. Hear me out. It's not my fault.
But it is.
There's still...
Taki, you specifically were the one who did this.
No, I wasn't. You have dementia.
Okay. Okay, Brian.
Yes.
I'm sending in more trains.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Hockey, it costs you money every time you put down a new station. Just pick one.
Okay, but I'm fixing it. Okay, but I have to make it look pretty.
It
Like
worked fine.
to make it look like my Discord account.
Can you, Brian, can you tie me in by Dexter East after your train goes by?
Okay. Let me just do some things real quick.
Yeah, look at that. It looks
There,
cool.
that should be good. I extended the
Are
path.
the platforms too long,
Oh, that's good.
Hockey?
Thank you.
Are they 2 tiles long?
I'm thinking of adding some extra signal, so maybe we could have like 2 trains in at once.
Perhaps. How is this
Yeah,
gonna
now,
work? That's not
now,
gonna
it,
work.
now it's 2 tiles long.
Where'd you want it to
Are
tie
you
in?
sure?
Oh, this.
Very
right.
sure.
Track. Go. There. I'll just relocate the signals real quick.
Guys, are we gonna have a New Year's party?
Like a Horseman New Year's party, or like one in the game? You probably
In game.
That would be kind of neat. I'm looking forward to when we're like almost out of time for this map and we're counting down the last days of 2050, waiting for the game to end.
I was just
Ellis?
going to celebrate the first year.
You're gonna need to remove sections of track. Oh, you're already on it, and you've already added the signal. Great.
Yep.
Good job.
We all set.
Because we Gucci.
You know what? Actually, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Please remove your. Actually.
Okay, so you take pig iron.
Yeah, and then there's
You know what? I'm gonna have to put that piece of track back.
Is that far enough away to build a train?
Is there gonna be another passing siding here?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to either that, or you need to remove the signal before the switch in Dexter East, the one between the bridge and the switch.
And then there's a place that takes alloy steel.
The one just
over
after
here.
the crossing?
The one just after the crossing. Yeah, if you remove that, it should be okay.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go.
Just-
Because, yeah. Sorry.
If I could just keep a close eye on that passenger train, if it gets back up to negative 17,000, put it back in the depot.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go grab another slice of pie and then maybe hang out somewhere else. I'm not sure if I have the energy to be around like 6 people.
Okay.
Also, I think the server just
The server is telling you something.
Yeah, the server is telling me to go right, like because I have not done that in.
You don't need to. You don't need
politically.
What?
You're saying that the server's telling you to go right, physically or politically?
Definitely as in write a story, not as in become more politically right. I would rather cut off my own life.
You mean? I thought you were saying RIGHT, not W.
No, with the W.
He's saying take a left.
I would sooner cut off my own leg than go politically right.
Well, you know,
I mean,
the liberals are coming to take your legs, you know.
That's because I don't want to be politically right, but no, because I would rather have I would rather not experience like the pain of having a life-changing injury because I have not had that yet.
The libs might be coming to take my legs, but the conservatives are coming to take my head. So.
Well, I think
They're
you
coming
need
to take me
both
away,
of them,
haha.
preferably. You know.
I mean,
You
I can
don't.
survive without one of them, though.
Yeah, but you know,
Brian,
can you survive for long?
Yes.
Real quick, remove.
I mean,
Never mind.
yes,
It's gonna be too
with
late.
advances in medical technology, you can live a perfectly
God
fine
damn it.
life without legs. The issue.
What's happening?
The issues facing disabled people are like social and political, not so much medical.
Oh,
Well, I was just more worried about you bleeding out.
What was the problem? What
That
Hospital
signal
nearby.
that my train is currently stopped at, you're gonna need to remove that one too.
Are you guys? What's the server name right now?
Iron Horseman modded.
Okay, it is that one.
Yeah, just make sure you've got everything as told by the pin posts, etc.
What was the issue with it?
It can create deadlocks. So, yeah.
Version mismatch. Oh dear lord.
Yeah,
Hang on.
please read the pin
I
posts.
think I have a solution,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be kind of weird.
I mean, this is a solution. It will work.
But hear me out. I do this. I do this.
And then I can run a second track up there.
Yes.
I mean, I
Just
don't
link
think
it
that
in
will be
from-
necessary, but I appreciate you building that provision in, and if it becomes necessary, I'll use it.
Yeah, just link to this if you need to.
You didn't need to build the whole siding. I would have taken care of the rest of it.
I did anyway, so whatever. You're welcome.
Yeah, well, seeing as it's there, I will,
Free of charge.
Free of charge. Oh, whoops. Can you put a one-way signal pointing at my depot there?
Pointing
One-way
at
path
your
signal
depot,
pointing at the depot.
so like backwards here.
So, like, pointing away from the camera. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Thank you.
Gee, imagine that to make
Like
my
that?
wagon.
Yep. No, other way around.
I had a recent
That's
brainstorm.
facing the camera.
To make my wagons profitable, I had to get rid of 3 of them.
Interesting.
You said
Number
pointing
one.
away from the camera, but on my end it's facing the camera.
Sorry, Brian. I was thinking of driving away from the camera.
Oh.
I can understand how that would be confusing.
It's okay. Why is there still a stub of the original junction at Dexter Furnace?
You're the one who has to get rid of that.
I didn't think that. Oh, right, it was mine. Whoops. I must have tried to delete yours and thought that both of the tracks belonged to you.
No, because you own that whole tile.
Yeah. Right.
Let's see, what is this making? Oh, he's transporting acid. Where is he transporting the acid? To the dock? No. Where's the acid going?
My house.
I'm
Oh.
on a boat.
Oh, he's putting it on a boat. I think.
The funniest part is I didn't actually mean anything by that. I just wanted to say that.
No, I don't know where he's
boat,
transporting the
mother.
acid.
What was that? I just heard an explosion. What? Somebody's horses died.
What?
Or something happened. Because there was smoke coming off of a horse and cart.
What?
Yeah, no, horses can break down.
By Dexter East.
It's
somebody's
more of an
horse
emotional
just
breakdown than a physical one, but they can break down.
I like the idea of a horse becomes so emotionally distraught it just starts spewing smoke out of its ears.
Yeah.
It just spontaneously
It lights up a
combusts.
cigar.
It just lights up a.
I'm
it lights
taking
up-
a smoke break.
It lights up a weed pipe because it can't take that anymore.
This is 1850 after all.
So instead of a weed pipe, what you're saying is opioids. Excellent. Okay, cool.
True.
Straight tobacco.
Alright. Hopefully these 2 trains will have enough capacity to handle these 2 mines. It's
Hang
a
on a minute.
it is you get so used to having your trains sit at stations and run once in a while that when you finally get to the point, or you just get lucky and get to the point where you're transporting cargo faster than your train can get there, or you're piling up cargo faster than your train can move it, it's like, whoa, this is significant.
I
Yes.
wish I was at
Merry
that point. I
Christmas.
don't know what I'm doing. That like, it's like
Mason,
none of my...
where are you building this? Are you linking? Are you linking Dexter to Pollitt? Why did everything just go quiet?
He was responding to you. But
Oh,
also,
Milan.
Fort, you're losing money because your trains are not running full.
That's a long way.
And also, they're running kind of short distances, so that'll do it. But, I mean, you have one of your trains that's making good money.
I would suggest putting stations at Pollitt and Pasadumkey, however you pronounce that.
Cassidy's nuts.
And maybe Mount Chase. And maybe Heinsberg if you're ambitious enough, because it'll probably require bridges.
I'm just gonna stop at Pollitt. Forgot it exists. Damn.
I was considering an extension to
Alex.
Pollitt because I'm not exactly sure where I would go for an extension.
Yes, Fort.
Alice, the only two trains that I only have two trains that aren't running at when they're full are my coal and iron ore trains, and they're both making me a profit still.
Okay, then I don't know. Maybe it's just because they aren't moving enough.
Actually,
Or because they
I
aren't
think I know where I'm
moving far
going
enough.
to expand when I do expand.
Well, one of your trains, the carbon steel train, literally hasn't moved at all.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Is these guys? They're probably better off just being trucks.
Probably.
One of the things you have to consider, though, is that what the train says it's making profit, you're not accounting for the infrastructure costs.
Right, but at this stage in the game, the infrastructure costs are pennies.
Yeah, but still something you should look at.
Yeah, it's something to consider.
Time to run the sketchy executable off of a website I don't know.
Yes. And make sure you get the make sure you put the SP patch in too.
Okay.
Oh, the year rolled over finally.
Yay!
1851, welcome.
Happy New Year.
Well,
Happy New
I was gonna
Year.
do a jokey countdown since John suggested it, and then I got distracted.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna have a busy weekend, so I gotta turn in for the night.
All right, see you, Fort. I mean, so am I. Damn.
Well, I wasn't paying attention and I missed the new year.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I profited. That's good.
That's good. Profit is good.
I did not
Paid
profit.
off another section of the loan.
And I actually paid off all my loan too. That's pretty good too.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's
How?
really good.
Yeah, in,
How?
1850, I made negative
Some of boss.
$550,000.
And I sold my $200,000 train.
Yeah, that's the whole cost of the loan right there.
Yeah, that was the loan. I kept a stubby bit of my train though.
Oh wow, Ellis, the two stage passing loop worked as intended.
Yeah, it actually paid off. I was just looking at that going like, oh wow, that turned out great. Also, I'm gonna check my finances and see if no, I still have no money gained or lost from infrastructure sharing, which just sort of proves to me that I should just turn off the money aspect of it and just let people negotiate.
Honestly, I would like ask if I could share your tracks or something, but I don't think I need to for anything. Well, actually, no. It would make more sense to. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking about myself.
I mean,
It
at least
happens.
somebody's talking. Okay, finally this train is not full, which means that they might end up balanced out a little more.
The problem is, I'm making a profit, but it's so little that it's going to take ages for me to get enough money to start doing expansions.
Yeah, well,
So I'm
I mean,
wondering
that's,
what I'm supposed
that's
to
the
do.
thing. At some point, we're going to go to bed, and I mean, I know
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap up tonight, and then I'm going to get up tomorrow morning and drive to Marlborough with Gloria, be at a train show all day, selling trading cards, and then come back in the evening and maybe make a podcast, and then maybe look at my company. And the following day, I'm going to a Grange thing, and Gloria's going to a baby shower, and I don't know if I'll have the chance to look much either. So by the time I come back, it's going to be, 1870, maybe 1880.
This one will pause when we're gone, right?
It will not pause when we're gone.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to put a station in this one place. I might have to put it like mostly out of town and then build a tram line in or a carriage line in. I think, yeah. Actually, I'm
You
gonna
guys
do
really
something a
did
little
jump on the
risky.
passenger lines early, which is kind of what I expected.
I did?
Just folks in general. Honestly, I'm kind of waiting until we get the boats so I can put a boat up the Connecticut River to Noblesboro.
Oh, that is not what I wanted from that. No.
But if I do end up putting a boat down in like the bay at the south end of the Connecticut River, it's definitely going to make a stop in Underhill just for the sake of oh, bye John. Just for the sake of increasing that. Also, Tyler's doing the cheeky.
Memory.
Stealing my chlorine.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even notice that bulk terminal down there, or else I would have probably done it before you did. That's a good
Okay, so
call.
I've got a
Good catch.
station there.
It is, but it's also it only produces when it gets salt.
Yes.
So I have to wait for.
You're dependent on me for your profit. It's okay though.
Yes.
Are your horse carts over here making any money? The iron ore ones?
Yeah, last year they
barely.
made 2,000.
Okay.
Because they have 5 of them.
Game paused. Here comes John.
This year, right now, they've only made me 234. But, we'll see. Hopefully they will, double
If
that.
you do happen to come across what I'm doing right now, I have grand plans. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Oh, actually.
I don't even know what you're doing. I wouldn't mind if you were to... Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, no, I don't. I wouldn't mind if you actually put the crossover and Dexter back, because I have a plan.
Hang on, I'll come over and do that real quick. Dexter... Oh, that crossover there?
Yeah,
The original
I have a plan.
link? There. Poof.
Thank you.
If you need me to put in any signals, let me know. I'm just
Yeah,
busy
I'll let you know.
setting up L plan. Yeah, I'll just build straight. No need for... Gotta keep in mind, gotta
that
keep
should
this a little
run a
bit more
little bit
realistic
better.
than it was last time.
Have you guys noticed that when you set orders in like the thing that pops up, it says first, second, or first, second ST.
Yeah, it says second. And then
then
thirst.
4 is 4DE. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
know
know.
what that is.
There's a slight issue with that.
Actually, DE appears to be maintenance. But it definitely goes first to thirst.
Dexter Woods, where's that?
Oh, because it's 1 and then ST stands for station.
Okay. Alright.
Dexter's getting pretty busy right now.
DE does mean depot, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, Mason.
How much money did I get from this? 22 grand from this train for one run. I love that. That's how I'm going to repay my loan. I'm down to the original loan amount.
link has been completed. You know, I'm gonna set up a depot here and start running trains.
I'm very not
just so I
paid
can
off.
give this a use. Just so I can give this a proper use before I start El Plan for real. Where could I put it?
Let me see Mason's finances. Which color is Mason? Mason is Conrail 2. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Conrail 2. Oof, yeah. Mason's got a max loan and a bank balance of 7,500. It's a lot of damage. Are people talking about loans? Can pay it off in a year though, so not too crazy. Yeah, but a year takes 2 hours.
It would make more sense to go there because you're gonna go faster on a downhill than that. Unload.
That's why I'll not have trains to play with first. I figure if I sit here for 50 years, I'll have it paid off. Yeah, you probably will. That's true.
Our plan is being put into action, at least the first stage of it, and you should see that now.
I figure if I made this even slower, what would happen is it would be, instead of us sitting around and working on it, it would just be like sporadic, come on and build something and then leave and go do something else. But at 10 speed, you can sit with it, especially as things start to pick up.
Did you notice what happened, Dallas?
Hmm?
I'm not sure if you saw the most recent news thing.
Oh no, I didn't. What happened? First train arrives at Kennebunkport.
El Plan.
Oh boy, what a thing.
Kenneth E. Bunkport.
I'm gonna be connecting things together. The next few stages of El, excuse me, the next few stages of El Plan involve building a line out of Howland and moving the depot as a result, and trying to build up the population in New Hampton.
Bender's going ham over here.
El Plan.
Bender, you were in first for a minute.
This is just kind of how I play the game.
Well, it's good.
I also forgot that I had set auto replace to replace Americans with Norrises, and so my coal train that can make a lot of money by getting there fast is kind of a Norris.
It's kind of a Norris. Oops.
Yeah.
You never want to accidentally Norris.
Oh no, it's happened again.
Somebody's got to come in on... Bender's just owning this corner of the world. Somebody's got to cut in on Bender.
I mean, there's TJ down there. And also Mason is here siphoning off me. And Tyler is here. I am funding Tyler's operations.
Tyler's doing what I did in my own world.
Otis local authority refuses to allow this. Well, damn.
That's unfortunate. John's back.
I'd like to build a tram stop that can connect to my station, because it's not in the center of the city like I would like it to be. But if the local authority refuses to allow me to do something like that, what the hell can I do?
They're heading towards the center of the city.
Hang on a minute. What if I build it on the other side of my station and then build my own?
Build the rescue helicopter.
They still don't allow me to do that. I guess I'm gonna have to start planting trees.
Gross. Can't imagine planting trees.
I can, but
this is a tycoon.
I don't
game.
like doing it in the game because it's tedious, even if you do the select area and drag.
This is a tycoon game. You're supposed to be destroying the environment.
I have
don't
a
want to do that.
I have a
in all
singular
honesty.
horse car.
Why is
Okay.
the sign still here from my original station that I found out wouldn't work?
It'll go away eventually. I have a single horse car taking vehicle engines from the engine plant to the automotive plant, or the assembly plant.
Wait a second. You
Don't
have
ask.
a horse. You have a horse cart taking automobile parts.
Yeah, in 1851.
Oh.
Don't ask about the cars. That doesn't have to make sense.
Government conspiracy.
I need to check with the local
Yeah,
authority.
we've had cars
local
forever, it turns out.
authority. Mediocre. That should allow me to do something. Oh, I just realized I planted trees all over my building site. Whoops.
Plants trees just to immediately rip them up again.
Yep, that's pretty much. Yep.
Excellent move.
Oh, come on! That's not what I wanted. No.
I'll be back. Don't burn the house down.
Oh, great. I can't undo that. Well, it's gonna have to be a dead-end station. I might as well just bulldoze that, rebuild it. Because if I'm not mistaken, if you do something like this, you can actually get it to turn around automatically.
I'm having. Considering there's only like 15 minutes left in the playdate, I'm just gonna not mess with this anymore because it's being weird and I don't have the mental capacity to deal with this right now. I'm probably gonna run, but you guys have a good night.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
Peace.
Come on. Oh. That was a delayed response. Why is everything lagging? Was it just me or did everything lag to hell and back?
No, mine's still running fine. Yeah.
Unload, load if available. Unload, load. Okay. Horse cart, go. Do your thing. Thank you. You've done your thing. Now go. Do the other thing. Do. Are you just stuck here? Are you just stuck here now? Come on. Do I have to build a track here to block you from? Ah, yeah, I do. And if I'm not mistaken, I can actually get this thing to schedule now. So it isn't losing profit. Full load any cargo, full load any cargo, and then timetable, automate. Yeah, hopefully things should work now. God, I hope they work. I don't really think Kennebunkport needs a tramway, but I might make one anyways. Yeah, so hopefully all plan goes to plan. No other way to explain it. Second stage of all plan. Dude, limes. What? Did somebody start that, or was that automated? Is there anybody here?
Yeah, I'm just a little silent. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was wondering why it was so quiet.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm actually gonna pop off for the evening now that I've got my stuff set up. Have a good night, everybody.
Hey.
Good night.
I love the basement.
Yeah.
Statistically, 1 in 5 teenagers smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
TD is my favorite. So this is the outside.
Why does the
Because if I put windows here, they'll fit across my screen. So I put here.
I'm bugged by the fact that it's 3 and 4.
Well, because this is a bigger area than this is.
No, I understand the rationale of this one. Like, it also reminds me of the Radish Spirit. What was the Radish house? The diagonal pool was kind of bold. Well, there are pillars in the corner. Wow, it's quite a span.
That's just close. And I built this one.
Inspiration for the house.
I'm really proud of this.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Go upstairs. Hallway. The play area. Master bedroom. Bathroom.
Play area came out really good.
Yeah. Because go back to the dollhouse. The area that you can. Extra bedroom. Shared bathroom. It disappeared when I was building it.
I thought it was shared as if you could get to it from either side, which you can
No.
obviously outside of things like that.
Um,
So did my dorm. First passenger streetcar arrives at Dexter Transfer.
Hi.
Hello. I think Mason should build Dexter Transfer and see if you guys can transfer stuff like that. That would be neat. If you guys are, thinking of working together.
I mean, we're already working together over in Howland at the other end of my line. But actually, now that you say that, it does make more sense if he would build the station and then I link to it, because then it would actually be linked to his station.
Hey, my trains are leapfrogging. I don't really want that to happen. But
Hey Mason, are you still here?
I suppose it's not the end of the world.
Real quick, I'm gonna demolish the tracks and stuff here. I'll let you build the transfer station at Dexter Woods, and then I'll build track up to it.
Excuse me, goodness gracious.
You can just build a dead end station that goes perpendicular into it. The carts will just turn around anyways. If there's something to block them from moving, the carts will turn around. That's what I've found.
Yeah, not like in locomotion, you had to build a train track station right next to it. Yes.
Yeah, so we can transfer, because my line doesn't go where your line goes. Yep, that works.
Perfect.
And
I
then
hope
I
that
just
will
need to-
work. I don't actually know if it will, but I really hope it will.
That's not the one.
I'm not the one.
Where's that one? Then delete.
I really like the twin covered bridges. Oh, shucks. Do I have a bunch of... Holy macaroni. Tran 5 cannot go on. Of course it can't. I'm going to need to rebuild this junction so the trains don't do that.
What? Where?
So, do you see by Dexter my train that's pulling out of the siding towards the furnace?
Yes. Whoa! Uh-oh.
Or that would be a
Mason.
fratricide. Mason just killed his own road vehicle.
Mason? Oof.
Anyway, so that guy was waiting in the siding. Meanwhile, the second train was pulling out of the mid-siding before the bridge, and it reserved all the way around my first train into the platform. So the first train just sat there while the other train caught up to it and then passed it. And that's what I like to call leapfrogging, and trains will gladly do that if your systems will let them. So pro tip, don't let them do that. It just ruins your efficiency.
Are you gonna put one-way signals on the entrance and exit?
I just put the two one-way path signals here, and that should sort it out. But yeah, basically.
I don't think people want to take the tram there anymore because site of first collision March. Mason's hosting Oreo Crossing.
Lamau rip.
Lamau rip. How do you add signs again?
It's under the terrain menu. Place sign. How's my singular horse car doing? Is Matt still here trying to figure it out? What happened to Matt? Nope. Matt never made it in. Rip Matt.
In memory of Juan.
1851.
Rip. Alright, there's nothing waiting there.
The reason why crossbar books are cross-shaped is because it's because they're actually gravestones for Juan.
Oh my god, it's Detroit. Dexter, Detroit. But there are no nearby coke ovens at all. It's disappointing. Repay. Uh-oh. Oh, TJ's back. My god, John. I just noticed John's canal to Francistown Woods. John, you're doing exceptional things with boats, my friend.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of my train. Very sad day, but I made a canal. Well, I mean, so this was actually 2 ponds that I connected with dredging.
Yep.
And then the canal, obviously, to finish it off.
I love that. This is the only time in history where a train has been replaced with a canal and not the other way around.
Yeah, it
There have
cost me
been
like
times when
100 grand.
there have been times when trains have been used to help canals, though.
Well, I hope you get a good return on your investment, John.
Yeah, don't think about the 100 grand of terraforming, but other than that, oh.
You'll get it back tonight while we're all
I'm
asleep.
on a bus.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should have just kept the train. I don't know what I was thinking, but whatever.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what I was thinking? I can get way more stuff through this canal.
That's true.
You know, if I wanted to get more stuff to this this potash mine, I would have had to build more tracks, which I guess wouldn't have been so bad. But
I'm
I
pretty
did
sure it's
now.
potash, but
Potash. I've been.
Also, I'm realizing a problem.
What's that?
El Plan, the original version of El Plan, it's not going to work because the train is not making money.
Yeah, that'll happen. Skill issue.
I think it would have been a better idea to just build a Stark because that's easier.
Tony?
Starting in
just gonna-
1850 is just really slow.
I got a package for Tony Stank. I mean, it's not like this isn't slow, just in general.
It's almost like we designed it to be slow.
Yeah.
Building a station in Stark.
Alright, don't build the whole thing out of buffer stops.
I'm not using buffer stops, actually. I'm using
No, I'm
other
talking to
ways
myself.
to keep people off my road.
Yes, my love. The doors open at 10, so 9:30. It's in Marlboro, so it's probably like an hour drive. So I'll set my alarm for 8, and we'll just leave when we can. Is that okay? Okay.
Not what
Absolutely.
I envisioned it would be.
Hello?
So destroying the tracks actually gave me money.
Yep.
That's funny.
That's how it works.
The stations cost money to destroy. The depot cost money to destroy, but I got money back from the tracks. And selling the train actually got 70 grand back. So that basically covered the canal.
Denver and 70 grand.
Aluminum to Vernon engine
Speaking
plant.
of grand, I'm running out of money.
Oh no.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll just wait until I can do the last run of the Surveyor, as I've named the L-Plan train. Once it gets to Kennebunkport, I'm sending it into the depot, selling it, ripping up that line.
Crap.
And L-Plan version 2 will be completed because I've almost got all the tracks to start, and all I really need to do is get a train to run it and relocate the depot so I can have the trains run through.
Now you're done.
Come on. Come on. You know what? Skip. I'm just gonna send you to Kennebunkport, partially filled. I'll leave the trams.
I didn't. I wasn't sure if you were going back out there. Actually, I can't remember if I did or didn't. Alright, that's 39,000. And then however much.
How long until I can buy shares of people's companies?
Companies have to be, I think, 6 years old? 5 or 6?
Ah.
But it was
Ooh.
8 years old.
No, it was 6 by default. I might have changed it to 5 for the sake of round numbers. But I also might have changed it to 10 for the sake of round numbers. But I'm pretty sure it was 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5 or 6. So you've got time.
Remember when Milky bought shares of my company? That was so funny. He did that without saying anything. He just said, fuck it.
Well, you can't buy out someone's company in multiplayer. So using the stock market basically is just a way to get money by gambling that someone is going to do well. So
Remember, kids, don't gamble.
Don't gamble, just do stonks. It's like gambling, except...
You want to hear a funny gamble I did a few months ago? Yeah. So, you know how the YouTubers are boxing?
No?
You didn't see that?
No, what the hell?
Um,
like punch boxing?
Like, yeah, like professional, like, boxing.
Okay. Did not know about this. Go on.
Okay, so one that might interest you is what's his name? iDubbbz, the YouTuber iDubbbz, got a bunch of random YouTubers. Like, the only one I can think of right now is like the guy from Epic Mealtime.
Mm-hmm.
And then found someone in his weight class to box him, and he got like 20 people, and they did like a whole like boxing show where they just had like 10 matches.
That's
and
really something.
No one was a real boxer. It was just all YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of like TikTokers did like a TikTok versus YouTube boxing, which I didn't watch that one, but I'm sure it was interesting. Anyway, so Jake Paul has been taking it very seriously.
Okay.
And he's doing boxing matches that are like getting him like 40 million per match, like crazy.
Jesus.
So, but here's the thing: he's not fighting professional boxers. He's fighting like 50-year-olds. So, I saw you could bet on his match where he was boxing some 50-year-old. So I threw like $1,500 on it, and I won 1,000.
All right then.
Yeah, I was like, "There's no way Jake Paul's gonna lose. Like, this kid has no life. He trains every single day, and he's fighting someone twice his age."
Yeah, there you go. That's very
So
funny.
I was a little nervous, but it actually made me sick to my stomach when the $1,500 came out of my bank account. But
yeah, you could not get that back. Damn.
yeah, after he won, I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
The only time you should ever cheer for him.
All Alright, what am I going to build for a better station here?
No, that's not what I wanted. No. Don't build a track perpendicular to what I want.
Oh, wait. I can build...
I wish there was an option to relocate your freaking headquarters.
There is.
You can't blow it up?
No, no, not headquarters. Depots. So that your trains didn't go crazy when you had to move it like 2 blocks. Tiles, I mean.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I have now relocated Howland Depot.
A new quarry under construction near Kennebunkport.
Just as I left.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Howland Train Depot. Service if needed. There. That's fixed.
Hey, Mason.
Come on, catch it.
Just to save us both a little bit of money, number one, can I use your harbor at Gilead Industrial, Gilead Bulk Terminal? And I'll build you a new harbor at Gilead South. Oh, shucks, no mind, it's too far away. Hold on.
Trying to start running trains from Howland to start. And taking out loans to do so because I'm no Tango Dinero. Buy locomotive. Buy wagon. Go with 1 mail car.
Oh, shucks, never mind. You're already taking aluminum out of there. Why would I need to build you a new one? Because I was trying to connect it with Gilead South here. I mean, if not, I'm sorry to say I'm going to try to come in on your aluminum. Either way, I need to take it up the hill to the engine plant. Is there a way? Oh, well, it's enhanced production anyway, but... Oh, you're bringing the food over here already, huh? Yeah, you're bringing food over here. I need some money, though. Already taking it to a different engine plant. I have a task for this one, is the thing. So I want to do that to get the extra cash. Listen, here, I'll tell you what. If you let me do this, I'll give you half of the task. Oh, you have a task too. Damn.
Hashtag railroad strike.
Darn. Alright, I appreciate that.
Alright, so the Overlander, as soon as I get the schedule going, should be fine. That's the name I've given to the train that goes from Howlett to start. Why do I keep calling it Howlett? It's Howland.
How will these nuts fit in your mouth? Or something like that. I like how the cranes are different colors in the docks. Also, I don't know where these new looking docks came from. Can't buy stuff in your Oh, I can. I shouldn't be able to do that. Oh. I can't. New ships. I refit ship. Oh, whoops. No, it's refitted for plastics. Aluminum. Hmm. 640 units, huh? Oh, that'd be a long, long way to go. Um...
Yes. A bulldozer in 1851. What is it doing though? What is this?
Your mom.
Though. But what is going on in Howland that with the
Oh, it's a road
bulldozer?
reconstruction. It happens extremely rarely.
A what construction?
A road reconstruction. You know how you can pay the authorities to rebuild all the roads in a town to mess with somebody?
No.
Well, you can do that. And uh-oh, Atlantic and Pacific. What is Atlantic? Whose railroad is that?
It's Forts.
It's Fort's? Fort? No. Somebody tell Ford his company's going. Is Ford still here? Or no, Ford left. I wish I could. I wish I could save it. Actually, I might. I mean, if I have the money. If I have the money, I might buy Ford's company. Uh, it's looking like not a terrible idea.
I stock in it if I was able to, but
Yeah.
few more years.
Make sure you build the dock on the left side of the terminal. I want to build the wharf on the right. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh. Oh, left side of the terminal. Over here. Yeah, I see that. I appreciate it. Let me just... Wool dump. Interesting. There's got to be one that's just It's just grass.
You know what would be cool?
What?
If I could build a warehouse and then just like hoard a bunch of a certain material and like sell it to you guys.
That'd be kind of funny.
It would be a pretty cool dynamic though,
It would be.
because you can hoard it for yourself like in later on. Like I'm not going to need this now, but if it's producing, I'll just stow it in this warehouse.
I mean, I suppose you could do that with some effort.
Oh, start
Um,
loading up a train and then just park a bunch of trains somewhere.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually. Well, shit. How much is this going to cost me if I have 20 trains full of engineering supplies?
I mean, they're not going to cost you anything once they're sitting in the depot, but
Yeah, I can have them sit in the depot full. Oh god, am I really going to do this right now?
that's not a good idea. I don't think that's going to...
I don't know. A lot of people like engineering supplies,
That's true.
but no one's going to buy it. No one's going to buy one lump sum of engineering supplies.
Yeah, send me
That one.
engineering supplies.
All right. Well, I have to tie the boat up at like midnight, so I'm going to get like a hour of sleep.
All right, John.
What
All
boat?
right.
Like a real boat?
He
Yeah,
works
I'm on
on
a
a
boat
tug.
right now.
I'm on a boat. Oh.
Yeah, I actually have pretty good Wi-Fi out here.
I am stunned by how well it's working for you.
Yeah, so we're not that far. I mean, maybe we're like 4 miles offshore, maybe 6 miles. I don't know exactly where we are. Well, if we're an hour and a half from Quonset, which is where we're tying up, then we're probably, I don't know, a few miles off of Newport.
Hmm.
So, not terrible service at the mouth of the bay.
Ooh, did I get one of my things done? Did I get paid? Oh, I did! Oh, and I am paying Mason for the infrastructure cost. Alright, I should probably get rid of that. Where's other? Yeah, I got paid from the thing. Okay, so the train infrastructure cost doesn't seem to work, but the ship infrastructure cost does, which I do want to turn that off. It's costing me money. Spending way too much time trying to figure this platform situation out. Atlantic to Pacific. Gee, the traffic is terrific.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. For no matter how far away you roam.
These are all platforms.
It's one of my
Why not
favorite
just...
Christmas songs.
It's a good song.
Like, I first heard it, and I had, like,
Oh, there
never
we go.
heard it before. Like, up until, like, a couple of years ago. Like, I just randomly heard it on the radio one day in December, and I'm like, I have never heard this Christmas song before. What is this? Because it, like, sounded really cool and, like, old-fashioned, but in a good way.
Rip. Bye, John.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Or the day
Alright.
after.
See you around, John.
Okay.
Bye.
See you.
I think there are some things that I cannot drive through, so...
Okay, for a moment.
It's a small building that I can put. Flat land required. Oh. Oh, I guess I can't do anything with that. That's fine. Where's my boat? Seriously, where's my boat? Is my boat? Nope. Oh, it was wedged inside of Mason's boat. I see. Alright, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. New vehicles. I'll take a Norris, because it's slightly cheaper. And we're going to put aluminum on this train, and I want something light. So we'll go with the flat car. Whoops. Here. I don't even have a platform up here.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What was I gonna do?
Alright, there's buffer stops. Do that. Oh, whoops. I actually want one of these. Not delete mode, please. Go to here. Full load. Mid-Atlantic. God damn it. I haven't even heard it this year and it's stuck in my head. It's just the season comes and I go, oh yeah, that song.
Yeah, also want you to take a look over in Underhill.
Underhill? Oh no, what do you do for Underhill?
I just had a
Guinness Book of World Records, got it. I mean, it shouldn't really be the Guinness Book of World Records considering it's, you know, it's not like the top of the list. It's definitely the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
So it should be like,
Guinness Book
what's
of
the
World
opposite
Records,
of Guinness? Like the Water Book of World Records.
No. Here's the thing. Guinness Book of World Records for the world's smallest established town.
What's being delivered here? Oh, ferrochrome's already being delivered here. Alright, I'm not going to take two things away from Mason. Although, does this also produce ferrochrome? Yes. I mean, if I pull this off, Dorset East.
If you hear anything in the background, there's company over, so.
New ship. Yes, baby? 1 second while I do this, and then I will grab it. It is chlorine that this thing needs, right? It is. Okay. Oh, and it's already at Gung Ho anyway. Son of a gun. Well. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna need to use the buoys. Thank you, Mason. I like how you do have, like, exactly one buoy for each town. This is like AI vibes. I'm doing something insane. Load any cargo and go. Repay this loan because I can. And can I build a dock that... Okay, interesting. Ooh, that's expensive. Locks are expensive. Okay. Instead of doing the janky little transfer, I think...
I have a question.
What's up?
When it comes to waterways, are existing one-tile width rivers able to be used as canals?
They sure
Or
are.
do they need to be upgraded?
No, you can use them as canals. I'm about to use some rivers as canals right now. And I apologize to Mason. I apologize. Because I'm gonna have to steal more things from Gilead. But as recompense, I'm using your harbor so you still get paid. Listen, I'm sorry, I have tasks I have to complete. Because I like money.
God, I hope this works.
Go to here, and then go to
come
the
on, there's
buoy.
another one.
And then go to the buoy. And go back to the harbor. Or just sneak through there, I mean. I guess I could sneak through there instead of going to the Gilead buoy. I'll leave it up to them to figure it out. Oh wow, this thing's producing a ton of food now. It's producing so much food to the point where it's not even all being transported. Oops, wrong thing. Let's look over here. Spare change, anyone? Can you give money if you're in the hole?
I don't know.
Can't give money to this company. Why? Probably because I'm in the hole. Me a... Let's see. Aluminum to the engine plant, I've got 4 months. The tire plant, I'm not touching that. Uh-oh. Now here's trouble. I'm gonna end the stream considering it's just you and I here, Brian.
Hang on.